Hello, Blockey Hockey Nation, and we've got a few games tonight actually on this lovely Friday evening, afternoon, night, whatever, what time of day you are watching the stream. I'm joined on the desk by Color Derp Lids. We got like no time, so let's just do quick score predictions here against Carolina and San Francisco. Let's go Lids.
Give me Carolina 3-1.
I think Carolina will win this game since San Francisco is shorthanded. They're gonna win 2-1, and then Color Derp.
3-2 Carolina.
Carolina guest guarantee, and Lids will be commentating today.
Welcome.
Joining up with him up there.
Yes, that's true. Me and Big Sammy the Whale are going to be in the booth today. San Francisco shorthanded for this game is a scheduling mishap. We see a couple of players making their BHL debuts as Baba Bobo wins the opening draw, poked away by Kufly. Now Baba Bobo struggling to get it past Radium as Kufly knocks it back up to Radium. To the offensive zone goes San Francisco. Plud's now coming the other way. Back up to Baba Bobo. Baba Bobo gets it by Badgers, trying to get it to the middle. A little bit of a corner battle here. But Badgers going to win it out, almost by Plud's. And this is by Plud. So Plud's first appearance for the Cobras. How do you think that's going to affect them?
I mean, they missed the jail because, shenanigans went on with him on that 9-0 game. He's a good player, Pluds. He's playing a bit defensive this game, as he just loses the puck there because he does a lot of stuff with the puck. He's a good player, though, so they definitely missed him in that 9-0 thrashing, but we'll see how it goes for them.
Yeah, exciting to see is now we have Radium here in the corner, won by Baba Bobo. Now coming down the other ice, has a couple options here, just going to take it himself, but R-Doggy gonna take it into his own corner. No pressure for him as a motion comes flying into the last second. New trade acquisition for this Cobras roster as Konechny now gonna take over in the corner. Konechny versus R-Doggy. R-Doggy gets the best of him, whipping a shot saved by Zazpixel, his first one of the game. Bots now behind the net, hooked away by Rated. Rated can't quite get it out. Bot's still on the back check. Now R-Doggy going to take over. R-Doggy trying to get it to the middle, but can't get a stick on it. Konechny now coming the other way. Konechny, a shot saved by Super Cream Cakes. Pokes it into the corner for his teammate. But Konechny still on it, trying to get something to go into the middle. Still gets a pass off to Emotion, but he can't get a shot on net. He goes back into the corner. Emotion keeping up the pressure for Carolina. Bots now coming the other way. R-Doggy going to take over, but a good pinch by Rated now. Probably captioned, dumping it back to Rated. Probably captioned, dumping it back to Pluds after his team won it again. A couple of mishaps there as now Carolina's going to take over, but Emotion just gives it back to Badgers. Badgers shot, scores! San Francisco opens it up.
I mean, that was just a interesting play there. I don't know why they just kind of gave the puck back to Badgers there. And, from very deep out, he does a pullback and he shoots a P3. Zazpixel definitely not going to want that one back as, for his standards of a goalie, that is probably a bit of a weak P3 to give up. But San Francisco, with this hindered squad, are actually up in this game here.
Yeah, very surprising. I mean, just such a bad misplay from Emotion, honestly. Hitting it back and forth between the defenders, and Emotion just hits it to the forward, and Badgers slots it away. Badgers wins the draw, taking a shot, blocked by Pluds. A couple of pullbacks now, taking a shot again. But Richard Sherman, TXQ, is going to be on the other end of that. Pluds, options to his winger, poked away by Radium. Badgers now entering the offensive zone, but Pluds is there to make the stop. Coming the other way is Pluds, back checked by Badgers. Badgers gets a pullback. Badgers, what a move, but Baba Bobo staying strong, staying in front of the puck. To the middle, TXQ can't get a stick on it. Radium 7 now. Let's see if he can break it out here. Has a couple of passing options. Gonna try to take it himself, but TXQ gets the pullback on it. Kufly knocking it back up to his forward. Radium 7 can't get it to go now. Baba Bobo gonna rip a shot. Blocked by Badgers. Again, Baba Bobo on the rebound, but no good. Pluds gonna retreat here. Carolina might take some line changes. Their stamina's getting a bit low, but no, they're gonna stay on the ice. Pluds versus Radium 7 on the forecheck. Pluds gets it out to TXQ. Goes for a change. TXQ can't get a stick on it. Now Rated versus R-Doggy. R-Doggy trying to keep the pressure up. Can he find bots in the middle? But ohLuvv, a forbidden tech, and scores it again. San Francisco is up 2-0.
I mean, that's just a really good goal there from ohLuvv. Gets it in the corner after Pluds was on him there. They changed. Bit of an odd choice just because I don't really see a defender on this Carolina second line. They just got a bunch of people out there. So, ohLuvv in the corner, he's going to overpower. I think it was rated in the corner there. Hits the forbidden tech, gets that pullback P2, and then finds that far side where San Francisco are up 2-0 in this game. Carolina need to kind of start doing something here.
No, definitely. What a shocking start. 2 pretty solid goals from the Stingrays. That one highlight reel worthy, as a face-off violation might be on both teams here. Yeah. Now Emotion and Bot's going to take the draw. Bots, former Calgary Wings prospect, never really broke through there. Now maybe he can make a name for himself in San Francisco, as Konechny going to enter the offensive zone. Pressured by probably Caption. Back down on an amateur. 2 season, and Emotion had an opportunity to pot that one away, but a good glove by Super Cream Cakes, as ohLuvv looking to make a pass into the zone. He's looking absolutely incredible so far this game. Now probably Caption, pressured by Nick. Nick just going to run it down all the way into the offensive zone, but ohLuvv gets back behind his net into the corner. Emotion wins it out, can't get it to the middle, and ohLuvv, so much space to work with. A great move by Emotion. Still kind of stuck on the boards. Not sure what's going on. A bad line change from Bots, or an interesting line change. Now Nick has it open ice, but he can't get a stick on it. Couple of misplays from both teams here. Is now rated. Gonna take his time, looking for options. Taking himself poked away by Badgers. Just a little too far from him. Badgers now in the corner. Can't quite get anything going, as Konechny coming the other way. Now Badgers pull back, trying to take a shot. He does, but a good save by Zazpixel. Took one too many touches there. Some motion now behind his net. Still pressured by Badgers. Badgers wins it again. Couple of pullbacks to the middle. Radium 7. Oh, he cannot put that one away. So now Badgers still taking over, keeping the pressure on. Radium 7 going to poke it into the zone. Radium 7 in the corner. Let's see what he can do. Pass to Badgers. Badgers can't get a stick on it. So many opportunities for San Francisco. Floods the other way. Radium 7 can't get it to go. They're offsides. And that offensive pressure is going to end. A pass to TXQ. Shot poked away by Super Cream Cakes. Floods barely able to get back to that. Puck was flying around for a while. A good opportunity from Carolina on the counterattack. Now Pluds on the boards versus ohLuvv. Pokes it by him. Pluds going to take it himself. Pulls back by ohLuvv. Keeping it in the zone. ohLuvv to the middle, but Pluds is back in time. Now ohLuvv. Can he get another one? But Pluds trying to get it out. Nice move up the boards to TXQ. TXQ now gonna take it into the zone. TXQ looking for a pass to the middle. It sneaks through, but Baba Bobo stuck behind the defender. One more chance for Carolina, but the period's gonna come to an end. And we'll send it back over to the desk for this intermission.
Yep, the desk of hope and joy, as we all, had to scuffle down from the caster's booth to get here. We do have a Snowflake here with us now. I don't really know what that means, but I'll send it over to, Josh for his thoughts on this first period.
These guys are 2 teams in the BHL, and Stingrays are down a lot of players, and Cobras are getting shit on. So, I can't say that, can I?
This guy's got some great insight here.
Guy out of here, bro.
Yo, you're welcome. I wasn't here, bro. Send it to Lids.
Wow. Yeah, Lids. Talk us through that period.
Carolina just looked lost out there. San Francisco, they still have 2 superstars in Badgers and ohLuvv, and they just looked like the best players on the ice every time they are on. As simple as that. Doesn't matter who your depth players are if your centers are just owning the other team.
And owned they are, because it's 2-0. They're not even out shooting this team. So, Colored, what do Carolina got to change going into this next period to hopefully get some more shots and possibly goals?
They got to look to Pluds and Konechny. I mean, they really are the only 2 or not the only, but they are the offensive presence that Carolina has on this team. And to be honest, if they can't beat a San Francisco team missing 3 starters and their starting goalie, I just blow up the team, to be honest. Like, just completely explode it with as much TNT as you can find. And yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you could say this on Super Cream Cakes. Very good goalie for the San Francisco Stingrays last year. I would know a lot about it. He did save my butt a little bit in our playoff series because he's a very, top of the line goaltender. Just unlucky not to be starting on this team. But other than that, yeah, San Francisco, they've looked dominant, which is kind of surprising. You'd expect this team with not, or at least expect the team that's having to start probably captioned to be losing, but they aren't because Carolina just seemed to not be able to take advantage of these missing pieces. As we're going to get underway here in the second period and send it back up to Lids and me.
What's going on? Long time no see, Sammy the Whale. Badgers gonna win the face-off. A little bit of an interesting draw there as Kufly's gonna poke it back up towards Radium. Radium now into the zone. Ploods, pullback, pokes it by him, but nobody on his team's there to receive it. Radium was taking a shot there. Has so much space. Radium, oh my goodness, another opportunity. But now Badger's going to try to take over. Poked away by TXQ. Radium loses it. Ploods, couple of pullbacks, good moves. Trying to do something, but just going to dump it. And Kufly's poking it right back up towards Radium again. It feels like the same loops happening a couple times in a row. TXQ now up to Ploods. Ploods trying to get it by Kufly, but he can't. Playing great defense. Number 1 overall pick in this draft. Ploods coming the other way. Finally gets it by Kufly, but Badgers is there to recover for him. Badgers versus TXQ. Kufly pokes it back up for Badgers. He can't quite get a stick on it. Over. Great shot from Ploods, and Super Cream Cakes is going to be able to be on the receiving end. Shot again. Oh, poked away. What an opportunity for Carolina. Just cannot get it in the net. Super Cream Cakes. Oh, another. Almost. DXQ to the middle. What is happening? So many shots are flying. None of them are going in. Oh my goodness. Our doggy up the boards versus Rated. Rated gonna keep it in. Probably caption sending it up to our doggy, but Rated towards the middle. Emotion now. Gonna be on it. Emotion in the corner. Over to the middle, Rated. Can't get a stick on it. Probably caption, dumps it up to R-Doggy. R-Doggy by Konechny. R-Doggy to the middle, shot. Oh, can't get a stick on it is Bots. As Emotion now coming the other way. Konechny now in the corner taking over. Konechny running down the ice. Has an open man. Gonna try to take a shot himself, and that's gonna ring off the post. Saved by Super Cream Cakes on the rebound. Good glove there. Konechny versus probably caption. Konechny now coming around the ice. Pass. Motion. Can't get it to go. Rated now down the boards. Looking for a man. Nothing's going in the middle. R-Doggy pokes it away. Behind his own net now. Cuts back the other way. Over to Bots. There goes for a line change. Now Radium 7's on there. Replaces him. As Konechny's going to back check it. Ploods. Behind his own net. Going to pull back here. Looking for options. Line changes from Carolina. Penalty. I'm not sure on what. Too many men called on Carolina. Oh my goodness. A mishap. Going for the line changes. Puck behind the net. Just can't happen.
I mean, I don't even know what happened there. Like, it didn't even look like a too many men. Kind of confused what the call, because, wasn't even near the puck there, so a little bit confusing call, especially right as Carolina were getting back into the thick of it, as KSI once said. They had a bunch of crazy shots there. TXQ missed a wide open chance. Super Cream Cakes bailed them out a few times, but now they got to go on the penalty kill here.
Yeah, definitely an interesting call here. Ploods now on the draw versus Badgers. Badgers to Radium, but Radium can't get a stick on it. Now over to the boards. Ploods trying to kill some time here. Radium to Badgers. No, pullback. Ploods able to get it into the offensive zone with a little bit of misplay from the Stingrays. Ploods now just killing time behind the opponent's net. Not something we don't see here, but Ploods just in complete control of this power play so far. Big hit on Badgers. Not going to be called. As now Ploods trying to get it to the middle. It just seems like they're on even strength right now. The puck hasn't left. The offense is over so long, but a misplay. Badgers flying down the ice. Stopped by TXQ. Badgers can't get it to the middle. Floods again, staying on it. A little more aggressive from San Francisco, but time is out as Badgers now to the middle, trying to get a forbidden tech off. Almost another crazy shot, but just wide of the net. As Badgers to the middle, poked away by Baba Bobo. TXQ has a bit of space, but can't get it by Kufly. Rated, poked away by Kufly, just gonna take it back into his own corner. No pressure at all from the Stingrays until our doggy finally steps up, but he gets it to Cam Chancellor. Cam Chancellor now trying to go up the boards as he's going to run for a line change on 11. Stam Rated gets it by probably Caption, but just can't get to it in time as now Stingrays are coming the other way. Our doggy down the boards, poked away by Konechny. Konechny can't get anything to the middle. Our doggy staying on it. Our doggy and Konechny still battling. What is happening? Rated gonna take over. Our doggy into the offensive corner. Our doggy still on it. Rated can't quite get it out yet as our doggy just hanging on by a thread here on the forecheck. As our Rated finally gets it by, but probably Caption steps up just in time for him. Caption now pokes it into the offensive zone. Our doggy still on it. Caption back to our doggy, but Konechny, good block. Rated gonna take it. Probably Caption into his own zone. Rated almost dusted immediately. Is Konechny now gonna have his hand at the forecheck here, but probably Caption dumps it out. Great ping by Rated, keeping it in the zone. Carolina, 1 minute left. Let's see what they can do. Konechny trying to get it to the middle. Double hit, but great block by our doggy. Our doggy now, can he get it out the zone? Step by Ploods, but he does. Ploods right there to stop it. As now he's in the offensive corner. Pass to the middle. Emotion can't score. Another opportunity of the rebound. And Baba Bobo puts it away. 2-1. San Francisco's lead is dwindling.
Now that is what you call the flying shift poke check, because Baba Bobo, he just ran at the puck. He didn't even try to hit it. He just ran at it, jumped, shift, got a block somehow. But, you know, in fairness to him, he did really well to react off that, because sometimes it's really hard to know where that puck is going to go when it blocks randomly off your body, but he does well to react. Gets a quick P2 off. Super Cream Cakes not able to get his glove out fast enough for that one as he just flies by him, and Carolina have life in the second period.
Yeah, definitely looking so much better. San Francisco, I don't think, has had a shot on target this period. 45 seconds left. Let's see if they can change that. As Baba Bobo going to win the draw with Badgers. Kufly fumbling over it. Baba Bobo flying into the offensive zone. Pull back to the middle. TXQ can't get a stick on it. Badgers now losing it to Baba Bobo. Baba Bobo around the net. Pull back. Badgers stopping it. Up the boards to Radium. Radium stopped by Ploods. Ploods now flying into the zone by Badgers. Keeping it in. Can't quite get a pass off. TXQ opening the slot. Ploods to the middle. TXQ. Oh, what a bailout by Super Cream Cakes covering the slot for him. Now TXQ gonna take over. To the middle. Ploods. Oh, not quite enough on that pass. Our doggy killing it off. 6 seconds left. Radium. Can he rip a shot? But Baba Bobo pokes it into the corner. And this period will end. We'll send it back up to the desk for the second time today.
And I mean, what a period that was. Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't say what a period. You know, Carolina did get a goal there. San Francisco had no shots that period, by the way. I just want to point that out. 0 shots for them. It seems like their foothold in this game is kind of slipping as Carolina started to put up the pressure there. They're getting a goal off of Baba Bobo there. So I'll send it over to Josh with, you know, you had great insight last time. Enlighten us.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, Carolina's up in shots. Super Cream Cakes is just bailing out this SFS team. I mean, they do have some like pretty bad players on defense, so it does make sense why Carolina's up. But you know, they do just got to start finishing.
They do have to start finishing. I mean, they got one. They're halfway done with the job, but the job's not finished yet. As we'll send it over to Lids now. San Francisco, they kind of lost their foothold in this game. What do they got to do to get back into it?
They just got to take more shots. 0 shots this period. You know, Zaspixel didn't look too hot in the first one, and listen, you got to keep the offense coming. They just looked like themselves on offense. Just, I mean, they didn't take a single shot. What more is there to say?
Yeah.
My friend Color Derp right next to me here on the desk would know, as a goalie, if the other team doesn't shoot, it's pretty hard to allow a goal. Isn't that right, Color Derp?
I mean, he's
Yes.
is he invisible? Are we serious? What is this guy doing? But whatever, he's a ghost like he always is. But I mean, it's definitely an interesting period. Carolina seemed to finally be taking advantage a little bit of this weaker San Francisco team. They seem to be doing well when Pluds is forward in the forecheck. But I think they still need to start throwing the puck to the middle more because that's where they're finding most of their success. They're not really doing that much when they get it in the corner and then they try to do some move out once. Because most often than not, the San Francisco team is kind of getting back in time. So once they just kind of throw it in the middle and chaos unfolds, they've been doing well on that because that's how they scored their first, and I think that's how they're going to get another goal in this game if they keep doing that. We'll get the third period now, Lids.
All right, underway here. I can't see who's won the draw as a face-off violation is called on someone on home. So Badgers.
You can't do that.
Yeah, cannot do that. As now Radium 7's going to take the draw against Baba Bobo. Wins it, but right to Pluds. The Pluds pokes it up. Fly trying to pass it to his teammate, but Baba Bobo going to take over. Baba Bobo trying to get it to the middle, but he can't. Pluds going to take over. Taking a shot, blocked by Badgers. That was a great mechanic there. As now TXQ going to take over. Fly poke it up to Badgers. Badgers shot saved by Zazpixel. And to the middle, it's not going to be there. As Baba Bobo pokes it away. Up the boards, Pluds, pullback. Poked away by Radium. Radium fighting for it. Nice, fast pullback. Oh, he just can't get it by Pluds. Loses it to himself. Fly taunting the opposition. Badgers one-time pass to Radium. Saved by Zazpixel. That was an interesting play. As now Pluds the other way. Camp Chancellor's wide open shot. Saved by Super Cream Cakes. Badgers up the ice, blocked by Baba Bobo. Pluds behind TXQ. TXQ now onto the boards. Over to Pluds. Pluds can't get a stick on the pass as now Radium 7's coming the other way. TXQ up to Pluds again. Now Pluds trying to get it, but our doggy able to make a line change, flying pinch on it. Loses it to Konechny. Konechny now into the corner. Konechny looking for a slot here as our doggy pokes it away. Konechny still keeping the pressure up to the middle. Emotion can't get a stick on it. Was right behind him. Now Rated looking for a pass here or a shot himself. Poked away by Probably Caption though. Rated to the middle almost again. Another shot, but that one's way too low. Super Cream Cakes nearly able just to block that one, but Konechny can't get it by Probably Caption, and now San Francisco, a shot by Probably Caption just way wide of the net as our doggy now into the offensive zone. Trying to get it by Konechny. Konechny just running down the ice. Probably Caption though, great P3, Rated, barely able to get back in time. Our doggy still looking for something in the corner, but loses it to Konechny. Konechny loses it again. Rated now. Lots of time. Can't do a corner move. Now Rated. Surveying the options. And, line change. Pass. Oh, my goodness. That was great vision. He wasn't even on the ice yet. As now our doggy ripping a shot. Saved by Zazpixel. A little near post action. As Baba Bobo now coming the other way. Same side up to TXQ. TXQ loses it to Badgers. Badgers now running down the ice. Gets it by Baba Bobo into the corner. Badgers to the middle, but just off the side of the net. It's now Baba Bobo in the defensive corner, losing it to Radium. Badgers taking it over. Badgers trying to do something, but Pluds able to step down, poke that one away. Badgers still on it, retreating out of the zone, but mistake. Pluds shot, pass, something. Blocked by Fly. Had so many options, yet he did none of them. As now Pluds into the corner, to the middle, poked away by Radium. Radium behind his net, looking for something as TXQ now fighting for it over Badgers. Gets it by everyone. TXQ to the middle. Pluds off the post. Oh, what a pass. That was again. Super Creep Kick still. What a save. Pluds again. Oh, Badgers pokes it away. Whew. Carolina.
there?
Oh my goodness. Radium overshot. Saved by Zaspixel. And I finally get a break. My
Yeah, you
goodness.
finally get a break there. As you know, that's what Carolina needed to be doing this game, just throwing the puck in the middle. They seemed to just be getting a bunch of chances off of that, and they finally just did a few of that in a row. And Super King plays with a nice glove.
Ooh, and a face-off shot poked away by Zaspixel, but he can't recover. Our doggy pulling it back. Bots gets the assist. I don't
I'm-
really know.
I mean, our dog did pretty well to get that shot off the faceoff. He's known for that. He's really good at hitting those. And I feel like this is the issue of also having no real defender on this Carolina second line. I wouldn't say any of these players are really a defender. And so when our doggy's got, you know, Prio and he's got the puck, I don't think any of them could really deal with that. Is he just going to pull back his own thing, and two Carolina Cobras players just, you know, jumping for joy there in the back, and just Zaz not able to save them, and now they find themselves down 3-1 here.
Yeah. Great shot from our dog. He just watched the replay, pulling it back off of his teammate's ping, keeping it in the zone. As our doggy now on the boards. Losing it. Probably captioned the other way. Pressure by Konechny. Konechny keeping it in the offensive zone. Konechny, can he dump it to the middle? He can, but away by Bots. Great slot defense from San Francisco this game. It's Konechny, another chance. That one's coming nowhere near. Super Cream Cakes gets it on. So now our doggy coming the other way. Konechny pressuring him. Go back by our doggy. Pitched by probably caption. Pokes it away. Our doggy again into the offensive zone. Nice curve, but loses it to Konechny. You saw that one coming. Now coming the other way is Konechny. He just turned around after he got the hit past the defender as a motion into the corner. Can't get it out to his teammate. As our doggy now coming the other way. Bots can't even read it, but read it just in time. Nearly a great opportunity for San Francisco. As Konechny just going to let his teammate dump that into the zone. Playing the forecheck here. When did our doggy chasing behind. Now Plud's going to take over. Can he get it to Konechny in the slot? Plud's pressured by our doggy. Our doggy dumps it out, but Baba Bobo's right there. Right back in the offensive zone for Carolina. Poked out by probably caption. Baba Bobo there again. Looking for any sort of clear up the boards. Up, trying to get it to Plud's, but Plud's going to run away from it. Our doggy now just walking the whole team. Near side shot off the post. Oh my goodness. Is over the DXQ, who just can't get a stick on it. Radium now up the boards. Can he do anything? But Floods wins it to the middle. Shot poked away by Badgers. Badgers now out of the zone. DXQ can't get a pullback. Our doggy at 9 stamina still out there. 16 seconds left. Carolina needs to score as San Francisco in the offensive zone. Badgers going for something out the middle. Our doggy tracking back here, poking it into his corner. And this game will wind to a close. San Francisco on top 3-1. Great game from both teams.
Again.
And we will see you in a couple minutes. We have the brilliant game up next. Let's see who it is. The
Wings
Calgary
Freedom.
Wings at the Philadelphia Freedom, yeah. We'll see you there in at 8:05. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. what's up, Blockey Sports Nation? Welcome back. I'm eating a dumpling right now. Missia finds it really funny.
Oh, sorry.
Let's send it over to him. Let's see what you have to say on this Philadelphia team choosing to play Panda Man at skater.
Yeah, and I mean, it's definitely one of the choices of all time. He's currently on a superstar contract, so it's kind of a little bit of an overvalue there. So you probably should have kept him at goalie, but I digress. I do think that Calgary have looked pretty good so far after a pretty tough loss against the Seattle Golden Eagles. So if they keep up this form, I feel like they can actually maybe find an upset here against the Philadelphia team here.
Yeah, definitely. So, especially with them short-handed, Panda Man at skater. Do we know who's playing for them at goalie? Is it
Color
I think it's
Derp?
Color Derp
Derp?
for,
Okay.
for now.
Makes sense. So, Sammy the Whale, what do you think, Calgary? Who do you think has to step up for Calgary? I will say.
I'm gonna say it's gonna have to be Zulu today, because Waypix is good and all, but if he's gonna have Rob on him, it's gonna be hard for him to do too much. So they're gonna need Zulu, whoever is guarding him, like he's got to do some stuff. I mean, because besides Waypix on this Calgary team, it's just kind of Waypix and then whoever else decides to show up. Which the next best player I'd say is Zulu. So he's got to really step it up if Waypix is gonna get guarded by Rob this game, to put some goals in, because he just likes to let them rip, and especially against Color Derp, they might go in. So.
Definitely. Color Derp, an interesting goalie, Definitely have played against him in ranked queues a couple times and played with him on my team in ranked queues, so, I'm experienced with his goalie expertise, you could say. So, Missia, again, we can do some, elongated score predictions here. So, who do you think will win and why, I guess?
I actually have Calgary winning this game 2-1, not to the likes of this guy, this little idiot right here. But yeah, I think Calgary are actually pretty strong, and especially if Waypix has a takeover type game, as he will probably have, because he loves to take the competition at hand. But I think they can win this.
I definitely agree. I'll personally say that I have Calgary winning 2-0. Why not? And Jalen Peters gonna pot 2 on Color Derp. Just have a feeling, one of those days. Sammy the Whale.
Tough, because on one hand, Calgary's I feel like it's just Waypex and whoever else shows up. They do have Siffin, but I forget the guys on the team sometimes. I'm gonna be real. I think if Philly can hold out until whoever else they're waiting on shows up, they can win this game. Since Rob and Jaden, I think, are a good swap for lines. I think Philly will somehow win this game 3-2 overtime.
Gotcha. So we'll send this up to the booth.
Yep.
These dumplings are really good.
You enjoying eating?
Very much so.
You liking that? Good and
Such
all?
a chud.
Such a chud. As we're going to see Waypex, center here, facing up with Rob. Panaman starting first line defense. So maybe my prediction is going to be wrong, as Waypex is going to take a move, try to get past Rob. Rob hits it on the back check. Panaman trying to clear it up, but like the chud he is, he can't hit it out. Jalen Peter, one touch. Waypex pulling it back, doing some moves, nice moves, but Panaman's elongated block somehow blocked it. As Rob tries to get past Zulu, power throwing him, but Zulu takes to the corner. Beats Rob quite easily. Tries to throw it for Jalen, who's just not even in the play. As Bug goes for a play, he still has the puck. Swat away by Waypex, though. Zulu going for the most useless fast pullback I've ever seen. He's still going to have the puck. He's going to hit it past Rob. Going to try to hit the other side. Rob now is going to take it past him. Zulu hits it away. Waypex both running over, predicting that Rob was going to hit it. Takes it now. Bug. He threes it up for Rob. Zulu hits it away, though. Rob again. Zulu just going to hit it towards the corner now. Rob hard forechecking him here, though. He's going to hit it down the boards to himself, but Malcolm's there as they both kind of went away, as Panaman's going to hit it towards the board so his team can change here.
Pandaman looking a little out of place on the ice here.
I mean, he covers half the ice at this point, so any place he looks like is going to be out of place. As Shaden's going to scoop it past Siffin. Can't get a shot off as Quake TFA comes in to block that. We're going to see outduel Herb and Jaden on the second line against the second Calgary line of Quake, TFA, Siphon, and Zulus. The lines of all time here as outduel hits it to Jaden. Jaden's going to get it past Siphon. He's going to hit it to the middle. Herb's going to kind of run away from it. Not really sure what he's doing there. Zulus now. He's got time. He's going to hit it up to Siphon. Rocket Richard Siphon now. What can he do with the puck here? He's going to try to hit it to the middle. Outduel's going to hit it away. Hits it to the middle for Zulu. Zulu with a P3 chance saved by Color Derp. First save of the night. And first shot of the game.
Big save from Color Derp. If he can string a couple together, you know, he can have a good game. He's a very streaky goalie, I could say.
And I would know that all too well for my... well...
might be a bad day for him.
It might be a very bad day, as it seems that the streakiness has gotten to him as he lets in a P-roller from past the blue line.
Yeah, that is just a really unfortunate goal to let up. Not really a scoring angle or a scoring position, but hey, Siphon has an eye for the net. Rocket Richard winner this past season. Believe that's his first one of the season. Able to bury it. And hey, Calgary will take what they can get with Color Derp in net here.
That might be also his last goal. We'll see. Will he score again? I don't know. He's looked kind of, and the few games that I've seen him play, he's like been whatever. But we're going to see Wapex and Rob on the faceoff here. Philly, no shots yet, but they're going to need to get something here if they want to win this game, since Color Derp in net is definitely a play, as Jalen Peters going to try to hit it to the middle. Wapex going to get a chance, but Panaman hits it away. Now Rob going the other way. He's going to try to get a P3 shot. First save for Orange Panda, who was part of this Philly team a while ago.
Yeah. Definitely, Orange Panda's ranked like pretty consistently as a #1 goalie. Not sure if he got the honors, but he's up there in a lot of people's rankings. Very good backbone of this Calgary team. You know, Wapex and Orange Panda, pretty hard to score on that line. See if Calgary can crack them, and not the freaky way.
Yeah, interesting play there. As we're going to see Rob and Bug both try to get Wapex, but Wapex is going to take it out from the corner here. Bug now. Going to beat Wapex in the corner. He's got a little bit of time. Chose too much of the puck to Zulu, so he's going to take it back to the corner. Panaman, not really, kind of getting lost out there, as Jaden's going to just take over from the corner. Hit to the middle by Zulu. It's too far for Siphon to get onto it, though. Siphon tries to scoop it away. Inches very heavily. Jaden with a great centering pass. Herb is in another dimension, though, it seems, as he teleports to and from the puck. Now Zulus hits it to Siphon. Siphon with a chance going the other way. Outduel's going to hit it away from him. Outduel did win 7th Man of the Year last year, I believe. A very good stand-in player for the Stingrays.
Goalie and skater.
That is true. He did have a few good games at goalie. I think it was against a kind of Mickey team, but he did perform a shutout. So
Shutout, yeah. Shutout's a shutout. Ooh.
Herb to the middle. Jaden going to try to pull it back. It's going to be hit away by Quake DFA going the other way now. Jaden's going to take it from Outduel. He's going to have time. Nobody's going to push him here. He's going to hit it down the boards. Herb's going to hit it to the middle. Outduel's going to get past Zulu, who's pinched very heavily, and... I've never seen that on a breakaway before. I don't know what he just did there. Like, he looked like he went for the P3. He missed it. Then he just kind of spam-clicked and hoped that it would go in. And Orange Panda's going to get a save off there. Siphon going the other way. Oh, my goodness. He didn't even hit the net. He didn't even hit the net. That was going wide. Wapex now. It's going to be gloved by Color Derp. Oh, my God. What is happening? This is terrorism hockey I'm seeing out there. It's going to be hit up. Rob's going to chase it. Wapex is going to get the pullback. He's going to scoop past Rob. Rob hits it away. Zulu now with the shot. It's not really close to the net. Zulu now in the corner battling with Panaman. Panaman doing what he does best, which is hold shift.
Very good
Gonna
at
pull
it.
back on nobody. Hit it to Rob. Rob is going to be swat away by Wapex. Wapex still. Looking for that quick P3 to the center. Even if it gets there, though, Jalen Peters probably not going to hit it, as Hedeman now with time. Sends this up to Rob. Rob's going to try to get past Zulu here. Zulu just holds it in the corner and it somehow works. Rob keeps the pressure on, though. He's going to try to look to the middle. It's going to be hit away by Wapex. Bug now, trying to get it on there, but he can't. Zulu hits it away, only to Bug, though. Trying to get something on it as both Calgary Wings players just pinch on him. As Wapex tries to go the other way, Color Derp swats it away. Only as far as Wapex. Wapex to Jalen Peter, and he's didn't even swing at that one, but it's to be expected. Jaden now going the other way. hit back by Zulu P3.
He did swing at it. It was just after the puck was hit away and like a second after that as well.
As Zulu is literally in another dimension as he's lagging like hell. Oh man, it's saved by Orange Panda somehow. I don't know what's happening. Zulu is literally in another world. I don't know where he is. As Rob's going to P3, that goes out for a throw-in basically, in soccer terms. Rob now. They're going to try. They can't take advantage of Zulu basically just doing something in the corner. I don't really know what he was doing, but going to the end of this first period. 1-0 Calgary.
Welcome back to the desk. It's me, Lids, only analyzing today. Interesting period we see. Miss ya. You know, anything that stood out for you from either team?
On Calgary's side, I'd like to say that Wapex was playing a great game out there. He always liked to play winning hockey out there, and you saw it even there. He was just trying to kill the puck possession the whole time. Whenever he had it and Rob was on him, he always made sure to pass it away so Rob had the least amount of touches on the puck as possible. Rob, known for being a very prolific scorer, so being able to keep that puck away from him is a great idea. And he only had 44 touches compared to Wapex's 63, so I mean, kind of shows a little bit.
Yeah, definitely good game plan from Wapex here. Ben, what do you think Philadelphia has to do? Get back in this game? Anything different? You think Panda Man could score?
Well, no, he's not scoring. I mean, that's
Oh.
if he does, then I'm betting the house that he's not scoring. I might be homeless by then, but let's be real, that's a safe bet. I mean, I feel like they're just not taking advantage of their opportunities. You know, when Rob's up there, he's always on Wapex, so it's going to be really reliant on that other person, whoever he's lining with. So that's going to be Bug here to take advantage of if Rob's able to, get the puck off of Wapex, who's honestly, obviously Calgary's best player. If he can get it away from him and they can beat his 1v1 of Zulu, which, if he's lagging like that, I feel like he's got a chance. If they can do that and get those shots off, then I think they have a chance. Abdul literally had like a wide open 1v1, and even Siphon at least gets a normal P2 there. Like, I don't know what he did. Like, he didn't do anything there. As Orange Panda just literally swatted it away, looking at him confused. But yeah, they're still in this game though.
And Missia, what does Jalen Peter have to do to pot 2 this game?
He's not going to pot 2 no matter what. That guy sucks.
All right, we'll send it back up to the booth with me and Sammy the Whale.
We're going to see Wapex and Rob on the draw. Rob trying to preemptively go for it. It's going to be hit away. Rob now battling with Wapex and Zulu there. Both of them on him there. They're doubling up Rob any chance they get, it seems. As now Bug, he's got a bit of time. He's going to P3 up to Rob. It's too far, though. Wapex is going to try to collect it. Battling with Rob. Going for that patented fastball, double hit, whatever thing he does from the corner.
Something.
As Rob... Yeah, it's something. As Rob's going to try to pull it back, going for, maybe a camper special there. Zulu now.
Is that what we're calling it?
Well, I mean, it's been called that. He's the only one that I've ever seen do it, and actually it worked for. I don't really see anybody else doing the camper special. Has Bug now. Going to try to P3 to the slot, hit away by Zulu. Good defensive play there to get it away from Rob. As Rob's going to preemptively shift on that. Wapex lagging now. Trying to hit it to the middle. Orange Panda's going to glove it and drop it to Wapex. Wapex clearing it up, but nobody's up there as Jalen Peters just seems to be doing cardio. Now Rob. Wapex doing well again to keep it away from Rob, not giving him any real shooting chances. Rob's going to hit to the middle. Bug was also there, not really in the slot for him, as it was a great slot pass there, but he just wasn't expecting that, as Alto's going to take over, but cased by Wapex here. Alto's going to clear it up. Zulu now. Shows too much to Jaden. Jaden going the other way now. He's going to try to battle with Quake TFA against it. It seems like all Calgary players are lagging. He's going to hit it in the center. Everybody's lagging. Nobody's playing the game, it seems, as not really sure what's going on. As Dion Brandt, I don't know whose account that is, as it's going to be swat away. Literally every single Calgary player is teleporting. I don't know what's going on here. This might be Rob's doing, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Rob is DDoSing them because he feels like doing that. As Zulu now. Oh my, what is happening?
Siphon has returned to this dimension.
He has returned to this dimension, it seems. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. Like, what is happening there? Who pulled the plug on these guys? Abdul? Do you know who Dion Branch is? Who is that?
No.
Is that
I
Felgaze? That
think
might be
It
him.
might be Felgaze.
It might be. Wow, P3 to nobody as it's gonna be hit to the center. Oh my! Like the fact they're not scoring on this is kind of criminal. Oh, what
I-
a shift! What a
Dion
play by
Branch
Zulus there.
is a Clippe.
Oh,
From
I'm
what
not really sure why
able
they're
to
playing him.
see. I
Not sure
don't
what's going
know.
on with that. Jaden, P3 to nobody. It just seems like is everybody lagging? Like,
What is
that?
going on?
This is awful. This is some gameplay of all time. Zulu's gonna hit it in the middle. Jalen Peter, as usual, is not there. Zulu now with the chance. Oh, a interesting play again. Panaman now. Oh my. I mean, it just seems like it was only the Wings players, and they just still couldn't score on them, even though they were not in this round. They were in like the 8th or 9th or some shit.
They would just teleport to the puck crouching, and Philadelphia couldn't move forward.
They couldn't move forward, as no team has registered a shot this period, and we are pretty much like 3.5 minutes in as Panaman's going to struggle to clear it up. Does get it to Rob, but Rob just literally hits it to Wapex. Wapex clears to Jalen Peter. Oh my, okay.
Oh, what a move!
Stoppable on his day as Panaman takes it forward. Surely he doesn't... Huh? I don't know what he just did. He just did a touch in the space there. Oh my goodness gracious. There's Zulu now.
Good zone entry.
Zulu's just literally just has all the time in the world to just do whatever he wants in the corner. As now he's taking it forward, hits it up to nobody. Okay. Panaman shows too much to Wapex. I mean, this is some of the worst hockey I've seen. I mean, you know, the
I have
Calgary
no clue
Wings player
what is
were
happening.
literally playing 300 MS behind. And with how the Philly players are playing right now, they might as well be also, even if their ping isn't like that. Oh my
Why
God.
did he do that? Oh my.
I don't know. He just had to do some fast pullback there as Wapex now. He's going to try to pull it back. Rob's going to hit to the middle, but hit away by Wapex. Good defensive play to prevent that from going to Bug. Wapex now. Oh, and Collider makes a save.
Oh
He
my.
makes a save. And nobody's in the slot. Nobody. Actually, nobody was there. Not on Philly and on the Wings. Even though it was a good P3 to Zulu. Zulu's going to hit it away now as he teleports to the puck. Rob. Trying to get it to him. Hits Quake TFA off the puck. Nothing's going to be called. Hit again. Orange Panda gloves it. Jaden keeps it in the zone for Rob. Rob's going to try to P3 crit it to the middle. Can't. Hits it to the middle. Outduel now with a chance from deep. There's 8 players in front of the goalie, basically. It's not going to find its way in, though, as Orange Panda makes a save.
Oh my goodness.
Siffin now. He's teleporting. He's an Enderman, but he's on his way. He still hits it somehow. He is so delayed. Oh, he brings it
What
to
a
the middle.
pass!
Zulu now is going to get hit off it. And oh my God, there was actually a penalty there too.
He
That's
got a penalty on
oh my goodness gracious.
I don't even know what to say. This is gameplay you'd see in the WJC. What is going on? This is inexplicable. As the,
Zulus is frozen in the air, by the way. I just want to point that out.
well,
He
even
is
strength.
frozen in the air. He can't move. And okay, this is a 2v2 because they physically okay.
Even strength for Calgary.
I don't think the Freedom realized that, as Bug is going to try to kill it, even though there's a 2v2. Oh, no, Zulu has left now. I think they can put somebody on. Is they're going to put Jalen Peter on there.
Not sure if
Bug
it's
now.
much of a difference.
It is not much of a difference. He is, I don't know if we count him as a player. He just exists out there. He's the cardio man. It's like the water boy. And Zulu's going to try to go for
Ooh.
the pullback. It's going to be shifted by Jaden now. Bug now. He's just killing it as he's going to hit it up to Jaden now. Jaden's going to chase. Wapex is going to P3 back into the zone. There's basically no time in this period now as Wapex is going to P3 to the middle.
Ooh.
Nobody's going to be there, and that was hockey.
Yeah.
That was hockey there.
Welcome back to the desk. You know, we just saw some exhilarating gameplay here. Miss ya. Can Philadelphia tie this one up or even win it?
You know, if the second lines of each team were to, you know, not lag out every so often, maybe they could win. But it seems as though that everyone is going through a little bit of a crisis here, and I think it might be server side, but if that gets resolved, I think this game is actually going to be a lot better than you'd expect it to be. It's just kind of like, can anyone even play the game? Is the real question.
I'm not sure. I mean, the people who aren't lagging look like they are lagging, and the people who are lagging, well, I mean, they're lagging. So, Sammy the Whale, can Calgary keep this up? What can they do to keep this pressure they're putting on into the
I
third
mean,
period?
I can tell you right now, Rob actually always complains whenever somebody lags and he says he makes them better. So maybe if they keep lagging, they'll win. Because think about it. They've only had one shot on a team that is basically teleporting the whole game. So, or at least one shot that period. So if they keep lagging, they're unpredictable. And then Rob will complain about it. And then they might lose off that, which is kind of funny that they basically could not generate any chances off that where the whole team was like not there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the second line for Calgary has two players that just lag out, and Philadelphia had one shot in that period.
It was one
As
shot. Yep.
Panda Man might be trying to get in net. Fallgate should be able to get back here, but I'm not sure. As we'll go back up to this third period. Maybe it'll make some more sense. But we'll send it up to Sammy the Whale.
I mean, I don't know if it'll make more sense, but we will see. Because as Zulus just said, his ping is 75,000 or 7,500. It's optimal, as some would say. Whipex wins the face-off. He's gonna hit it to Rob though. Rob trying to turn. Panaman's still skating, so you know they've lost now. As Wapex now takes it to the corner. He pits it to the middle. Great center pass. Jalen Peter cannot react. Shocker. Zulu now is going to get a shot pinged away by Bug. Panaman now. It's it to Bug behind the net. He's going to hit it up to Rob. Rob does have a step on Jalen Peter. Panaman was wide open there, and his eyes just lit up for the thought of him scoring, but it's going to be hit away, though. Wapex scoops it past Rob, who pinched very heavily there. Wapex shoots it right through Bug. It's going to be saved by Color Derp. Wapex now going for a play. It's blocked by Panda Man with his large body.
Color Derp is playing pretty well this game. After that pretty bad shot he let in, he's made a couple of great gloves. Almost a goal there from Philadelphia, but yeah, he's keeping this Philadelphia team in the game. Maybe if Fallgaze can make a late appearance, that'll give them a boost. Have Panda Man in net for a possible overtime.
Maybe Azulu's going to go for the flick tech. A great pass. Penman does swat it away, though, as Jalen Peter just could not get a stick on it, which, you know, he doesn't really get a stick on a lot, if we're being completely honest here, as he has 22 touches. As Jalen Peter... Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Well,
that's not where the puck was.
Yeah, it was not there, but, you know, he might not be lagging, but it might seem like it with how late his reactions are, as Abdul's going to try to hit it past Siphon. Siphon now pulls it back. Seems like he's not lagging as much anymore. He's going to ping it, but Outdoor gets a chance. Tries to scoot it past Quick TFA. Herb, on the other hand... Oh, Jaden and Herb both lagging. Siphon now with a chance. Color Derp's going to... Okay. Like, what is he doing?
All right. That is a quintessential Color Derp play right there. As he lobs it up to Siphon, who buries it in the net. His second of the game. I mean, it's a pretty poor mistake, but a great pass from Zulus by the double committing Philadelphia defenders leads to that. And, you know, putting your goalie in a position that difficult isn't the most ideal thing to do, even though it was a bad mistake.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at this point they should have just put Panda Man in net, bro. Like, both of these goals, you could say are Color Derp's fault, which, you know, it might be rough, but it's like, especially in a game like this, you know, you don't really want to be letting up shots like this. I mean, because
you are forgetting about the Panda Man skater effect, though.
No, I don't think I am. I don't think there is an effect there. As Siphon's going to try to get past Outdoor, it's going to be hit away. Kept into the zone by Quake TFA. Outdoor gets hit by Siphon. Now it's hit. Siphon now. Going to try to get past Outdoor. Shows too much of the puck to him. He's going to hit it down the boards. Siphon P3s it. It's too far. Zulu pings it somehow. Seems like people are still lagging though. Quake hits it over to Siphon. Siphon just can't get a stick on that first time, one-timer, whatever you call it. Jada now, he's seems to be lagging a bit. Jaden does get the scoop. Quake TFA just gets a stick on it, though, as Orange Panda will play it out. Herb scoops it back into the zone. 4 checks Quake TFA here behind the net. Does win it, but it seems like with everybody lagging, it's going to be hard, as Wapex is literally the only one seeming not to lag. You know, it might be DDoSing for his own benefit here.
He's just the most powerful player, or diffing everyone else on the ice. Panda Man doesn't seem to be lagging either, so.
Yeah, but he's just not good, so.
Wapex is the biggest player on the ice right now.
That is the take. As Bug's going to go for DP3, it's saved by Orange Panda. That's Philly's first shot in a while, as we're in the third, about 2:30 left. Not really many chances going Philly's way. Rob has not really gotten involved this much this game. He's struggling to really get chances, as he's having to take the puck really deep in this defensive zone here, and it's just really hard for him to do anything here, as his team cannot really seem to clear it up to him, as a penalty will be called here on the away team. I think it was Zulu, which is not really surprising, but
Yeah, big thug. As the connection issues seem to be getting a little better. Panda Man calling a timeout for his team. So big opportunity here. Get one back quick. Get another one. As Shuck22 cannot log on because of the lag. Very unfortunate for Philadelphia.
that is very unfortunate.
I also have 4 players on there. Panda Man taking one for the team, getting off the ice. Surprised he isn't on the line stack.
No, not really.
Well,
What is-
he's a
what does he
Vezina
do?
winner.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean he's got an offensive presence, you know? Just means he's large. Because he can stop pucks as
Oh.
face off here. Siphon, that's an FOV on him.
Ooh.
Rob making sure that he frame one called the FOV, as he always does. Side
Had it
pocket
copy
reffing.
and pasted.
Pocket watch reffing, as it seems. Rob, not really sure.
Oh,
what he's doing.
Siphon, go!
The timer is still going. As Ghosty Ferret finally realizes that, oh, maybe I need to, hit the whistle twice. It's 9 seconds back here. Ghosty Ferret blaming the server, but I believe that he is just not competent.
Reaction time of, I don't even know. Him and JP should have a competition.
They played together once, right? Was JP on
Yeah.
the Wings team that won?
No, he
What?
wasn't. He started last season playing for him.
Wow. Start and end of an era. They'll be writing about him.
Yeah, he's one of the BHL players, possibly like top 300 of all time. Pretty high up there,
Do we have 300 players? I mean, surely we probably have, right?
Surely. 300
Probably.
players that have played a BHL game.
Yeah. Definitely. Yep. I mean, as Ghosty Ferret seems to not really know what to do here. I don't think he knows the commands to reset this. Oh,
he's got one.
I think he did it the wrong way, though.
Oh.
He did not do it the
Oh.
correct way. Interesting.
Oh, he is calling Youppi to come do it for him.
Well, competence at its finest.
He gave it a shot. He attempted to execute one command. And that's what you can really ask for out of the referees,
The game is gone. As they say, I'm blind, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref. And that's what Ghosty Ferret is truly showing in this game.
I'll give a shout out to Chaos Amoeba in the YouTube chat. Been with us the whole time. We appreciate you. Sorry for the wait. Continue tuning in. We'll appreciate it.
We need this.
Yeah,
Our Blockey is kind of homeless.
a little.
I'm sorry, that was really bad.
It's all right.
Got my speaking privileges revoked from that.
Welcome, Discoof McGundy, to the YouTube stream.
Oh my god, we're finally starting underway here as Rob and Wapex now. Oh, none of them could hit the puck there, as Wapex does hit it away. Panaman's going to hit it back to Rob. Rob scoops to the middle. Bug with a chance. It's going to be ring off the post, but Orange Panda gloves it still. Wapex now pulls it back. Rob steps in front. Looks for the quick P3 to the middle. Just too far for Bug to get a stick on it. As Siphon now is going to try to take it behind the net. Does get a stick on it, prevent Bug from hitting into the slot. Hit to the middle and...
no.
Oh, no. Well,
I mean, it just had to happen in this game.
he got his goal. He did get his goal.
Yeah.
As we do see the shots go to 6-7. So,
Big news. Back-to-back games where the shots go to 6-7. Notable stat in BHL history as Wapex, great job poking that one into his net. I mean, if it was the other one, it would be a very great shot, but Bug getting himself a nice goal. And it is, I mean, it's a good pass. He deserved that goal. Passing it low in the slot forces a defender to have to turn around sometimes, and, you know, that can happen.
Wapex now with a good move to get past Rob. Panaman's going to hit it back. Wapex going to beat Panaman in the corner. Rob trying to get it out quickly. Wapex beats Rob again. It's going to be hit to the middle, but Bug swats it away. As Rob just elects to clear it up. Zulu now is just going to take it back. Just hits to the corner, but then gives it to Bug. Interesting play. I don't know what he's going for there. As he's going to take it past Bug now. He's going to cut to the middle. Panaman hits it away. Only 2 Zulu, though. As Panaman hits Zulu into the corner. Nothing's going to be called there.
It's the Vezina
Rob.
privilege.
Yeah, Rob hits it. Jalen Peter gets a stick on it to prevent that from going to Bug. Maybe his only notable play this game.
Huge play.
Huge play. Has Panaman now battling with Zulu. They got a minute left to get a goal here. I'm hoping they don't, but we'll see. Zulu going for the fast. Oh, and he gets it. He gets it. Panaman got
Nice.
dunked on there, it seems.
I mean, pretty nice goal for Zulu, but hopefully that does it. I'm gonna be honest, you know.
Yeah,
That
I
goal-
hope
that
it does
goal's
too.
been coming.
It has been
Oh,
coming.
yeah.
I mean, in fairness, I think Panaman should have had that. You know, he just jumped over it in the back, in the corner. And then Zulu going for that pullback color drip was really hugging his post there, not wanting to let anything go in. And basically just gave him the whole net to shoot there. It was still a nice finish, though. He gets the nice scoop into the pullback. Nice play. Maybe
Very good
Panaman
mechanic.
saves that, too. No, it was a good mechanic. No, you know, give him his flowers. It was a nice play as FOV on Rob, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
And Rob, surprisingly, not actually complaining in chat about that. Shocker. All right, now we got Bug trying to take the face-off, can't win it. Siphon now. Going to take it to the corner. Panaman's there. He dilly-dallying with the puck a little bit. He hits it up to Rob finally. Rob tries to pull it back. Quick TFA hits it away. Panaman now. Again, shows too much of it to Siphon. Just kind of hits to the middle. Zulus almost gets a stick on that. Panaman clearing it up to absolutely nobody. I mean, this game just proves why he should not go to Skater. This guy, he's always saying he'd do the job at Skater at defense, but
Oh, he
wow.
fast pullbacked.
I mean, that is a
Can't-
play.
Can't argue with that.
Can't argue with that. As Siphon pulls it. Oh,
Oh no.
no. He tries to go for the P3 there, just doesn't get it. Jaden now trying to go, but a good forecheck there from Orange Panda coming out of his net. Jaden lags, hits to the middle. It's weak. Jaden still. Okay. He seems to be struggling as the game's just going to end like this. Okay. Interesting way to end the
Good
game.
touch farm.
Wow. What a game. I mean, I know Freedom are definitely going to be a little bit mad about that game since, you know, everybody was lagging, but because they lost, they're
Calgary
going to be
was
especially
lagging
mad.
too. I
They
mean,
were lagging too, but because they lost, it affects
Yeah.
them more. That's how it works, you know?
mhm, makes sense.
As we got, how many? Two more games?
Two more games.
Dos
That,
más.
that was just, you know,
That
a
was
game.
something. All right, well, that's it for this game's coverage. As in 5 minutes or so, we got the Bandits versus the Storm.
Blockey Sports Network, welcome back. It's your boy Sheep003. I'm joined here by Color Derp. Bit of a two-man desk we got going into this Houston Bandits versus Orlando Storm game. You and me, Color Derp, we've watched a little bit of both these teams, a little bit of Houston Bandits, a little bit of Orlando Storm. Houston Bandits, they've shown a little bit of life in their previous outing. We know that they're 0-2 so far, but they might not be down and out. Orlando Storm on the other side, though, it's been pretty smooth sailing for them. No, Color Derp?
Sorry, I didn't hear what team you were referring to.
Orlando Storm, pretty smooth.
Oh,
sailing.
yes, it has been, and they're gonna go into this game trying to keep their their momentum alive. They got Bagel Glazed in the net instead of Winter 16 today. Looks like AJ Clips might be making his debut for the Storm this season. So like they got a few changes in their lineups, but I think overall they still got the same core, and I think they should be favored to win this game as well.
And speaking of goalies, Houston, they have been running the Demoni as their main goalie. Now, the question today is, are we going to get Demoni or are we going to get D-Money? Last time we saw the Houston Bandits play, he was looking pretty good, but we know that he could be pretty inconsistent at times. Do you think that Demoni's performance has like a pretty major impact on how the Houston Bandits will ultimately perform in these games?
Yeah, at the same time, I think Orlando does have the stronger roster, so even if he, lets in a few, I don't think the blame is completely on him. I think the offensive presence from the Bandits, Borderline Dumb and Z01 definitely need to be on the board for them tonight if they want to have a chance at winning this game.
Z01, one of those names that popped up in that last match that the Houston Bandits narrowly lost. I believe that one went to overtime. I think I'm incorrect. I think it just ended at the buzzer. Either way, clock is ticking down, Color Derp, and we got to do some predictions. Who do you think's winning this game?
I'm gonna probably go for more of a close game here. I'm gonna say 3-2 Orlando.
3-2 Orlando. I tend to agree. I think that the last time I doubted the Houston Bandits, I got severely proven wrong, and I'm not going to doubt them this time. I'm going to say 4-3 going Orlando Storm's way. It's hard to doubt a team this good that has been this good for so long and that has this kind of chemistry as we head down to the ice level, seeing the players face off against each other, looking to start this game off strong. We know how important a first period goal can be. First period is always one of those periods that you just test. You spend some time working out the kinks in your roster, make sure everybody's working together effectively, and then during the second you really lock in, or at least that's how a lot of these really good teams operate. But right now we're seeing the Houston Bandits actually getting off to an early start as Orlando Storm finally going to grab that puck away. It's going to be Packers, the usual suspect, working it behind the goal, chasing down Liano, but Liano is going to at least get the better of Packers for the time being. Going to hit it up the boards up to Joe Dog. Joe Dog, a new name on the ice for the Houston Bandits. It's good to see. Joe Dog can be quite the effective forward if you give him some space. The question is, will he be afforded that space? With the defensive minds on the Orlando Storm, it can be hard to say so. Birdie W watching carefully as Greatness is working it forward, trying to find a shot, can't do it. Liano with a nice crouch to stop that one, and Birdie W with a nice pullback sends it forward for Packers. Packers with all the space in the world. Monster is brick, can't get anywhere near it, and Packers just runs them down. Goal, Orlando.
Yeah, pretty bad line change from the Houston Bandits there. Pretty early as well. I feel like they were still on the higher half of the 15 stamina side. Either way, both the winger and defender went off at the same time, and it looks like they took an extra minute to get on the ice as well. And if you're going to leave Packers the puck in the center of the ice, he's going to take it down all the way, and nothing Demoni can do on that shot.
Ugly is what ugly does, and boy, oh boy, did that look ugly for the Houston Bandits. Starting off the game with a little bit of hope, maybe a little bit of pep in their step, but that pep has been dutifully stripped away by the dominating Orlando Storm, punishing a bad line change instantly, and now they're going to find maybe another shot as Demoni has to come all the way out of his ice, but no! Goal! But Demoni, he's got to be slamming his fist on his desk after that one.
Yeah, just a terrible rebound I'm not even sure how that puck ended up where it did. It looked like Wad and Demoni.
Uh-oh. Looks like we've got some problems here, ladies and gentlemen. Our commissioner has come through, and we seem to be having some problems about a particular player not playing on the appropriate account. If I'm correct about that one, Colored, if you want to expand on that a little bit.
Honestly, I have no idea what's going on.
So we are both confused here. Well, either way, as they're going to sort out these issues on the ice, I guess I just wanted to bring, oh, wait, never mind. We've sorted out the issues. Issues are sorted. I was about to bring the topic to something else, but that puck is already down, and that means play has already restarted. Alien is lurking, takes a big ol' shot from the red line. That one is going to go nowhere near the goal, and Bagel Glaze not tested quite yet. Z01 battling with Dripsky in the corner, but Dripsky looks like he's just going to get the better of this one. Now working it up the boards. Alien is lurking, trying to find something. He's going to get one pang, but one pang is not going to stop Mushy Plant from sending that puck into the middle. AJ Clips can't find a shot. Mushy might just try to do it all by themselves. No can do. Alien just a little bit too solid, putting up a bit of a wall here to stop Mushy Plant from getting another slot pass so soon, and Monsters Brick is watching in the slot as well to prevent any offensive pressure from coming through. Now here comes Monster, might be able to find the shot. He's going to get it past the one defender. He almost sends it into the middle, but Z01 is just not quite there. It's going to go bouncing harmlessly off the post. A nice slot pass, but Monster, that puck just went right behind him, and that's got to be devastating for Houston. Two decent opportunities just thrown away by the slightest of positioning errors. Dripsky is going to pick up the puck in the meantime, running behind his own net and sending it forward. AJ Clips trying to do anything with that puck, but Liano, he's got all the control in the world. He's just going to send it up to his forwards. Borderline Dumb now on the ice again, but gets beat out by Packers one more time. This guy already had one free goal. Can he find another one? He's going to do all the techie moves in the world. Finally, he bites him in the butt, and Joe Dog's able to hit that one away, but it got scary there for a second. Borderline Dumb, Greatness, both working against each other, I should say. Greatness trying to send it into the middle. Packers waiting dutifully, but Borderline Dumb is going to be a little bit better. He's going to grab that puck and run it to the other side of the ice. Packers is going to pick it up in the meantime. Now Packers with that puck all the way out, sends it into the middle. That's perfect. Goal! Storm and Greatness. He got given that one on a silver platter.
Yeah, and this is starting to look ugly. 3 goals on 3 shots in the first 3 minutes. I mean, if you're Houston, you have to make a change immediately. I don't care what it is. But, I mean, nonetheless, it's a beautiful slot pass from Packers to Greatness, who had a nice finishing shot in the slot. And, I mean, yeah, 3-0 Orlando.
You know, I did say on the desk that I shouldn't doubt Houston Bandits, but to be fair, they went from barely losing to one of the lower tier teams in the league to playing one of the best teams in the league. And you can see that difference on display tonight. 3 goals in less than 3 minutes for the Orlando Storm. They have been absolutely dominating this first period. It's not even close. And Bagel Glazed, he wants to get in on the action too. Gets a nice glove to stop any techie moves from Borderline Dumb from tripping him up. Borderline Dumb going to grab that puck again, takes another shot, but Bagel Glazed more than happy to bounce that one off his chest. Gets another one going, but that one is gloved down. And Borderline Dumb, he can't find a goal to save his life. Bagel Glazed showing off that everybody can do it on this roster. That just shows the depth. That's not even their starting goalie, by the way. That's their backup. And he's still playing like that. Packers finds another slot pass. That one gets hit away in the meantime. Now Borderline Dumb on the 2v2. He can't find anything. Packers gets beaten out by Liano. And Liano is going to have to play some good defense to stop the Packers machine from continuing to roll. He's going to be able to bully it past Greatness, at least for the time being, but Greatness is causing problems. Sends it forward, but the line change is good, and Dripsky gets it up to Packers. Now Packers might be able to find a shot. He's going to take it, but Demoni finally finding a save. He's back in it, baby.
Yeah, and Dripsky not playing in his normal position today with AJ Clips playing at winger. He will be on defense. So, I mean, he had a nice pass up there to Packers.
Z01 going to win the faceoff and going to get it past Dripsky as well. Dripsky's a little bit ahead of the play here, and Bagel Glaze can't find a hit. It gets a little bit ugly, but Z01 can't find a shot. Monsters Brick does, but that one goes bouncing off the goalie. Now here comes Mushy on the other side, tries to get it past Demoni, can't get it done. Demoni comes all the way out of his goal. Now it's going down the other side one more time. Slow down, boys. I can only talk so fast. Dripsky finally going to be able to grab that puck, and ZO1 Monsters Brick, that duo is working together quite nicely to put some pressure down on this Orlando Storm team. The slot pass is good, but nobody's there to pick it up the pieces. All these players just grouping up together, just running it back up and down. Cardio at a premium in this game. Dripsky is going to sneak it past Monster, but ZO1 can't pick it up in the meantime. Instead, Mushy's just going to find a shot. That one goes bouncing off Demoni. He's going to hit it forward to his own line. Monsters Brick sends a nice pass forward, but Mushy, what a pang to stop that one. ZO1 is going to steal it back, but it's too little, too late, and he can't even find a shot. Dripsky is more than happy to take that one off of him. Instead, it'll be a penalty that stops the play. This one is looking to be falling squarely on Houston.
Yeah, big hit by ZO1 on Dripsky as he had full control in his zone, hit him off the puck, even though he was able to keep with it. Definitely a penalty there. And, you know, down 3 goals already, it's not what you want to be on is the penalty kill.
Look at Demoni's positioning. I almost wish he kept that one. That would have been really funny, but no. Demoni backs up and the power play continues. Gets bad to worse for the Houston Bandits as a shot comes through, but that's one heck of a glove from Demoni to stop that one from going through. He's getting his mojo back slowly and steadily. Packer sending it into the middle. Greatness can't find the shot, and Birdie W is going to have to pick up the pieces. Tries to turn it around, gets it past one, but Borderline Dumb is there to pick up the pieces, sends it forward. Liano, always the defender, now getting a little bit aggressive. He's just getting it past all these players. Birdie W finally finding some semblance of peace, sending it forward for Greatness, but the shot is not fast enough because Borderline Dumb is faster. Greatness is going to pick it up in the meantime, and this power play has gone all sorts of awry for the Orlando Storm. Borderline Dumb is just doing whatever he wants with this puck, and Birdie W finally being able to find some control, but it's just too little too late, and ZO1 is rejoining us back on the ice, full stam as well, and he's going to be rocking and rolling as this first period comes to a close. The slot pass comes through, but Demoni snatches it all the way out. Man, that must have been a max range glove or something, because that was crazy. Looks like the first will end with a bit of a slumper, but don't get it twisted. Orlando Storm, they have been all over the Houston Bandits. It's a dominant performance indeed. Sending it back up the desk where Colored Derp is waiting for me to make my way here. Colored Derp, first period. I don't know if we expected it to go quite that badly for the Houston Bandits.
Yeah, not 3 goals in the first 3 minutes badly, but I mean, you always had a feeling that Orlando was going to take this game. You just didn't realize how soon. I think the main issue for Houston is kind of their, like, how they're choosing to play defense. They played actually very well in that in the last game we saw against Seattle. Unfortunately, they weren't able to come out with the win, but it seems like, I guess they're missing Jed Wando, who was there in the last game. I guess he's a big defensive presence for them. But yeah, it's very noticeable in this first period.
Yeah, it's interesting because I don't really even hate the individuals that the Houston line is kind of presenting here. I think Liano is a pretty solid defender. I think that Borderline Dumb is fantastic offensively. I think Monster is slowly scaled into this game, and ZO1 is playing fantastic as always. It just feels like sometimes they're just slightly out of sync. You know, the passes come through and the players just slightly behind. It just feels like these tiny little details that are being overlooked by the Houston Bandits that are causing them a little bit of grief. Orlando Storm, though, they've been looking fantastic. What do you think is contributing to them just running over the Bandits?
I think they have good team chemistry. They have a pretty solid lineup from what we saw last season. And I think they all are just learning to work really well off of each other. They're finding the cross passes. They have a lot of open ice, especially against this weaker Houston Bandits side, and they're taking full advantage of it. You already saw it with the, obviously with the goals, but with, you know, Packer is able to carry it down the ice and able to get everyone on Orlando into the slot. And so, yeah.
Just danger all around. You look for a weakness on the Orlando Storm team and one doesn't present itself. Offense, defense, goaltending, it's all in spades. And with a 3-0 lead going into the second, it's hard to doubt as nice win off the faceoff. Packers almost finds a free shot, but that one is going to be settled down before it gets dangerous. And finally, we can reset into the midfield. Packers with the puck. Packers taking into the middle, though. He's trying to work it past Borderline Dumb, but Borderline Dumb is keeping up, at least for the time being. Packers finally going to get it into the middle. Nice mid shot. That one goes through, but Demoni, what a slide to read that puck just slowly bouncing around him. He's going to be able to find the save. And Demoni, what a heads-up play by that man to stop that puck from sneaking by him one more time. He has really been scaling back into this game hard after those first 3 disappointment goals, especially that second one. That one is totally on him, and he knows it. Packers getting it back past Liano, but Liano's going to pick it up, and in the meantime, sending it forward, but just nobody there. Again, an errant pass will cost the Houston Bandits a decent opportunity with the puck. Liano going to regain it, but Birdie W is more than happy to pick it up in the meantime, running it forward, but Borderline Dumb going to steal it right back. The ping pong begins in mid-ice, both teams jockeying for position. It will be Packers who often wins those. Oh my goodness gracious. Goal Storm and Packers. I mean, Packers does what Packers does.
That was absolutely disgusting. What a move from Packers. I don't even know what you call that, but I mean, he's held to the outside angle. It doesn't even matter. He makes one quick cut and slots it far side. I mean, as a goalie, I mean, you don't even know that shot is coming, let alone trying to save it. And I mean, just another beautiful goal, another beautiful play by the Storm. And
Packers doing tech that we don't even have names for. That's how this man has decided to finish off this game. A little bit of clip farming action for big man Packers, and you can't hate it because we are witness for that, and we love to see it as AJ Clips almost finds a wide open shot. Monsters brick. He's going to come in time this time to finally stop that one, break up the shot opportunity, and Demoni, he's got to be happy about that one. He's been taken for a ride as the slot pass comes through. AJ Clips can't find a decent looking shot. That one goes bouncing harmlessly away from the goal. Monster. Oh my God, I said monster as Dripsky finds a free shot out against Alien, and AJ Clips goal. And oh my goodness gracious, it's going from bad to worse.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's AJ Clips' first goal in the BHL. So if it is, congrats to him. Being there on the rebound. On the contrary, I feel really bad for this Houston team. I mean, and more specifically for Demoni, he has no help on this defensive end. I mean, this is going to hit a mercy roll very soon.
They are getting steamrolled. It's not often I like to use that term, but man, oh man, if it's not accurate to describe the state of this game, absolutely stomped on. There's nothing that the Houston Bandits seem to do right. And Orlando Storm, they will, well, you know, on the other side, they can do no wrong. Face-off will be blown dead, but it's going to be reset, and Alien is lurking, trying his best to get a hit. Finally, he's going to find one, but Mushy, what a pang, dude. Just steals that one away. I don't know how he gets those. Tries to find a slot pass, but AJ Clips will not be gifted that time. Mushy play it, still steals it away. Pull back, tries to find the shot. Oh my goodness, it could have been scary. But that one goes awry, and AJ Clips trying his best to find a slot pass. No can do. Finally, Houston Bandits might find a little bit of sanity. Nope. Dripsky is going to steal that one right away. Now he's got space. Takes the shot. That one goes wide, but Demoni is more than happy to glove that slow puck down. Mushy Plant trying to find something in the corner, but Monster going to steal it right back. Monster trying to work it up the boards, trying to get it past Dripsky. He's going to be successful in that task, but now he's up forward. He's going to send a slot pass. Bagel Glaze doesn't even care, doesn't even slide over to see it. He knows nobody's going to be able to take that shot. Borderline Dumb trying to pull off some techie moves. No can do. Packers takes it right back, and now Packers has some time and some space with the puck. Joe Dog trying to watch him. He gets it past two of them. He gets it past Liano, but that one is just a little bit too far out, and Demoni's able to hit it away just in time before Greatness gets his stick on it. Thank God for that. Packers just ran through your whole team. How do you feel about that? We don't do mid-game interviews, but man, oh man, if I could listen to the comms of this team, I would love to just take a piece of that pie.
Yeah, I mean, for Houston, feels like Borderline Dumb has really been the only noticeable player. Kind of feels like everyone's just trying to feed him and make sure he gets the action, but I feel like he's maybe getting a little bit too much action. His teammates need to start to step up.
Too much action may be the kind of the state of this Houston Bandits team. There are two players Damoni, you can't be sliding like that, my brother. You cannot be doing that. You're scary. Oh my God, Packers, don't do it again. Borderline dumb is gonna get the hit away, but Damoni's playing scary. Borderline dumb. Oh geez, it's just disaster after disaster for the Houston Bandits team. The shining stars can't even shine close to bright enough, and Packers almost gets it past them again. Liano is going to be able to stop greatness, at least for the time being, but greatness, he just wants all the puck time in the world. Touch farming out there. Alien is lurking, finally gonna get it past Birdie W as I stutter over my words. Greatness, he's going to send it into the middle, but that one is Z01's name written all over it. Instead, lets Liano take it instead. Z01 will pick up the rebound, and now sending the Orlando Storm retreating back to their own zone to grab that puck, but Z01 just sends a nice slot pass forward. Orlando Storm totally disrespecting them, not even putting a man on him. There's another slot pass. Z01 wide open, and he's going to get the goal. Orlando Storm, they're just letting them score.
And yeah, that's a charity if I've ever seen one. I don't know what they were starting to do there, but I mean, they got to be careful because, I mean, anything can happen in the BHL. Nonetheless, I mean, yeah, Z01, I mean, not even anywhere in a 5-mile radius of him, and he just has too much space to do whatever he wants in front of the net, gets it past Bagel Glaze.
They, I think, are trying to tank Bagel Glazed save percentage. It's actually a tactical assault against their goalie. The team drama coming to full form here for the Orlando Storm. You can see it in their eyes. Z01 trying to win the face-off. No can do. Mushy Plant going to grab it instead. Z01 trying to steal his puck back, but he can't get a damn dime. That slot pass comes through, and AJ Clips. He just stands in the middle of the goal, says, "I suck," and continues to play. What a man. You love to see it from the Orlando Storm. This game is just killing me right now. 1 minute and about 10 seconds left on the clock to play in this second. Orlando Storm, they feel like they know that this game is over, but they will continue to play for another 6-minute regulation period after this one ends. The pullback from Dripsky is good, but Alien is lurking, going to get a nice crouch to send that one back to Z01. Here it is in the middle. Monsters Brick might have an opportunity. Nice little move. Takes the shot, but that one goes wide, and Pako Glaze just sliding in crazy places. These goalies are just being liberal with their slide buns today, it seems. Z01 and Dripsky fighting for it, but Dripsky will come out the winner, sending it forward. Joe Dog gets a nice pang, but Mushy Plan going to get it right past him. That's a free shot. Do you want to take it? Do you want the goal? He's not going to find it because Damoni's going to get a nice pang to stop that one from flying through. 25 seconds left on the clock, and Dripsky sends it into the middle for Mushy. Mushy has 2 defenders to work with here, but he only has to beat one as one steps off, but now he's got 2 more on him. His Borderline Dumb is back on the ice. He's looking mad. He wants that puck. He wants a goal to go on the road. He's going to get it past 1, gets it past 2, but Packers is waiting, and that shot goes very errant of the goal as the clock ticks down. And ladies and gentlemen, if we thought this game could be bad, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's gotten worse. Stepping back up to the desk, me and Color Derp once again. 5-1 is the score, Color Derp. What do you think is going wrong in this Houston Bandits camp?
I don't really know if there's anything
Sorry.
specific. There's nothing really.
I should recontextualize that question. What's going right in the Houston Bandits camp?
Well, yeah. Well, for the first point, there's nothing really to pinpoint exactly. It's kind of a collection of a whole bunch of things. What's going right is that Z01 got on the board. That's got to feel good for him, and that's
truly one
kind
of
of
the goals
about
of all
it
time.
for this game. Yeah, that's kind of about it for this game.
Unfortunately for the Houston Bandits, it seems like the Orlando Storm is just better. And speaking about the Orlando Storm and maybe the broader context of the league, do you think that they're looking to be that top team? We know that they were one of those top teams last season. Do you think they're looking to regain that trophy and maybe make their way to an actual final?
Yeah, 100%. If anything, if I had to choose, I think they've only improved their roster from the end of last season, or so they think they have. And that's kind of all that matters. I mean, they were right there in the finals last season, and yeah, they're definitely going to want to get revenge and be right back up there this season.
I mean, playing with all the confidence in the world, just players doing kind of whatever they want. I know kind of the big asterisk here is the fact that they're doing it against the Houston Bandits, but the fact cannot be denied. The Orlando Storm have been looking so solid out there. All the players pitching in, doing their part. They're all so smart, all so technical, all with just such great knowledge. And then it's just the chemistry working together, playing off each other. It just shows that this Orlando Storm roster has been crafted to win, and win they will. Sending it into the third period, 6 minutes remaining in this game. Will it be 6 minutes of suffering and pain for the Houston Bandits, or will it be 6 minutes of, nursing their wounds and trying to make their way, maybe trying to fix their dignity and pride? Borderline Dumb trying to fix his pride as he's going to rip a shot off the face off. That one goes bouncing off the post, though. And Greatness is going to pick it up in the meantime, sending it forward, but no forward can pick it up in the meantime. Borderline Dumb, nice little slot pass, but Greatness is gonna be all over that before it gets dangerous. Bagel Glazed hits it forward, and Birdie W gonna have to pick it up in the meantime, sends it forward, and Packers can't find it because that's a free shot for big man Joe Dog. Bagel Glazed, that's a heck of a glove to stop that one from going in. Birdie W is going to pick up the puck in the meantime, just having some fun around the net, sending it forward for Packers. Packers in the 1v1, but Liano is going to get the initial hit, and Packers will be stuffed, at least for now. But Packers, he's in hot pursuit of that puck. He's not going to be able to get it, though, as the pass comes through, and Liano, once again, he's going to have to find another pass, sending it forward, working it forward for Borderline Dumb. Borderline Dumb versus Packers. Who's going to be able to win this one? Packers just lets go of that puck and sends it back for Dripsky. Liano is once again called to make another forward pass. Can he get it past Greatness? Yes, he can, but Packers come screaming in from nowhere to stop that one, make it hard. And Houston Bandits, they're trying anything they can to get this puck forward. Instead, they're going to be given a delayed shot from Greatness that's going to go wide of the goal. Dripsky, though, with the puck, working it forward. Liano's going to have to pick it up again. Nice little line change comes through, and now Alien is lurking. Oh, that's such a devastating whiff for the young player. You hate to see those. Dripsky, Mushy Plant, both working together, but Houston still have the puck in the offensive zone. Alien is lurking, trying to make up for past mistakes, trying to find that slot pass over. He's going to get it forward, or at least in the correct direction, but without the power to make anything of it. Monsters Brick still waiting. There's the slot pass, but Monsters Brick, no shot can come through, and it's just devastation for the Houston Bandits. Even with the offensive pressure, they can't find a goal. AJ Clips trying to find a shot, but ZO1 with a nice pullback gets pulled back on, and Mushy planted another pullback. They're just pull backing all over each other. Oh, where's the shot? And there's the goal! Monster is Brick with a kind of a silly little goal there, but he makes it work too on the scoreboard for the Houston Bandits.
Yeah, that was a really funny play. There's a really niche clip that I'm thinking of in my head. Like, I think it was in like the Russian Hockey League or something, where like they went back and forth like 30 times. It reminded me of that. Anyways, yeah, Houston able to come away with it. They get the post abuse, and Bagel Glaze left out to dry as he was on the opposite side of the ice as everyone was charging towards his goal line. And that's a second one for Houston Bandits, and they draw within 3.
Once again, the Orlando Storm continue their campaign against their backup goalie save percentage. A nice shot, and Demoni is going to be able to pad his at least a little bit after a bit of a disappointing start to this game. Is going to be brought into a nice little solid mid-game. Demoni still showing that Unk got it. Does the rest of Unk's team got it? That one is a bigger question. Mushy Plant trying everything he can to make that goal happen, but the tech is just not there, even with all the space in the world. Now ZO1 going to work it forward for Alien. Alien just not there to pick it up, and AJ Clips able to hit it away before it gets dangerous. Nice little slot pass, but Bagel is glazed. Glove just comes flashing out, and that one is going to get snatched down. Birdie is W in the meantime. Birdie is W. Birdie W. Birdie may be W. He's playing that puck like he is W. And he might just find the pass forward, but that one just goes straight to the defense. Borderline Dumb finds a free shot off that, and Bagel is glazed. Needs to glove that one down. Can't get it out right before, though. And we're going to a face-off. Face-off being watched. Both of these members, Borderline Dumb, Packers. It's going to be Borderline Dumb who's going to win it, but nice save from Bagel Glazed. He's going to take a couple hits on that one as well, but man, that glove, he's got to be feeling himself after that. He refuses to let his team tear down his save percentage any more than they already have, and that man's balling out. Packers and Dripski. Dripski's going to be able to steal that one. Nice little pullback. Gets a pass one, gets a pass two. Demoni, what a save. D-Money, he's back in the building. Dripski wants to do it again. He's going to get a pass one, gets a pass two. Same situation, but this time Liano steals it away just before then. Thank God, Demoni. I don't know if he could have done it twice. 2:22 left in the game. They're 3 goals down, and Bagel is Glazed. Going to stop one, going to stop the rebound from Borderline Dumb. Dripski going to pick it up, but Borderline Dumb kind of running all over this puck for the time being. Finally going to get it taken away, but Liano just going to hit it right back into the danger zone for the Orlando Storm. The shot comes through from Joe Dog, but that one Bagel is Glazed. He is just running all over that puck for whatever reason, trying to waste a little bit of time, I guess. The Orlando Storm, they know they're 3 goals up. Packers, what a move that was. Almost gets it past Liano, but no shot will come through. And as this game comes trickling to a close, Orlando Storm, man, what an organization.
Yeah, we've been talking about it all game. They've really showcased their chemistry, and even if the team they're playing is a little weaker than they should be with some lineup implications, they're still playing really well, and they're not slowing down either.
That is for sure. A slot pass comes through, a shot as well. The rebound is good. Goal, Packers! And that is a exclamation point on the end of the story of Orlando Storm versus Houston Bandits.
Yeah, that gives Packers the hat trick. And like I said, they are not slowing down. A minute left in this game. They're still putting the goals on the board. And for Houston there, great slot save by Demoni. Your defender should have that in the first place. Second chance, he gets the rebound save, which your defender should also have. And then the third chance with 2 people covering your slot. If you don't get that one away, that's just going to be a goal every time.
12 out of 18 is what Demoni is sitting out in terms of saves. On the other side, 8 and 10 for big man Bagel Glaze. That's a .8 save percentage. And Bagel Glaze, he's got to be happy about that. Playing a second fiddle to Winter 16 can't be easy for anybody, especially just the quality of Winter 16. But Bagel Glaze, he's been performing admirably, even when his team left him out to dry multiple times. He saved some pretty solid shots. He's got a glove on him. And this guy is a solid goaltender. And you've got to remember that no matter how little we see him throughout this season. Timeout being taken by the Bandits, just trying to extend the pain a little bit more. But with 1 minute 15 left on the clock and 4 goals down, well, I don't want to say never, but I'm going to say never. It's not going to happen. Borderline Dumb, Packers on the face-off. A little bit of time left to go. Borderline Dumb trying to beat it out, but Packers is more than willing to take that one away. Borderline Dumb finally picks it up. In the meantime, Tripski just takes a chunk out of Borderline Dumb there. That one's going to be called on puck, but man, oh man. Looks like tensions might be flaring over just a little bit, and his Packers trying everything he can to clip farm a little bit more, but that one is being stopped by the ever-present Liano. Packers just can't get enough space to get that tech rolling. Dripski, on the meantime, he might try to clip farm himself. 45 seconds left on the clock, but Borderline Dumb, he says, no clip farming in my building. Not right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just finish off this game nice and friendly. Packers, what a shot there. But Demoni, sorry. That unglove just killed me. In the middle of his goal, he doesn't care. He just ungloved it right in front of him. Aura moment from D-Money. Still proving he's got it. Z01 on the other side. The own goal unglove. It's in the middle of the blue, but that one doesn't work out well for Bagel Glaze. My boy, you are not Demoni.
Yeah, I'm mad. I'm extremely mad on Bagel Glaze. He saw Demoni do it on the other end and tried to do it himself. This time, 2 Bandits forwards were pressuring that puck, and Borderline Dumb taps that in for a nice little complimentary goal with 18 seconds to go.
There is something wrong with these players. It's the only explanation. It's the only explanation I can explain for the strange happenings of this game. I guess that's what happens when you get 3 goals scored on you in the first. Borderline dumb, trying everything he can, but a face-off will be called, or face-off violation, I should say, and we've got to reset at least for a little bit. 16 seconds remaining on that clock. Packers trying to find a shot, not going to be able to do it, and with 10 seconds, the time ticks down. ZO1 trying to do a little bit. Oh, ZO1! Goal! Houston! And they're making it, they're making it look a lot closer than it was.
The fact that they have scored 4 goals in this game is really, really hysterical. I mean, can you imagine if Orlando pumped off the brakes for half a second and didn't get 2 of the 6? I mean, this would be a tie game right now with 8 seconds to go.
Bagel glazed agenda is falling to pieces right now. This poor guy is being sold left, right, and center by his team. His poor stats are cooked, and he might just have to live with that fact, unfortunately. Orlando Storm, they are going to win this game. It's going to be comfortable. The scoreline doesn't say, but it was a comfortable victory. They're just having a little bit of fun as another face-off violation is called. Oh my goodness gracious. Can we end this game, people? Please just play some solid blocky hockey for 6 seconds. No, ZO1, don't do it again. Dripsky with a nice crouch. He's going to stop the pain. No, please. The goal is wide open. Okay. Storm will close it out. 6-4 victory. And the Houston Bandits, they are going to have to do some rethinking about this squad.
Yeah, just a overall dominant game by the Storm. Some mishaps there at the end. Houston got a few on the scoreboard, but they are just visual as doesn't seem to matter. And yeah, 6-4 victory for Orlando. And yeah, that'll do it for this game.
Yeah, fun game, but don't get it twisted. We've got more blocky hockey coming right after this when the Calgary Wings take on the Carolina Cobras. That should be a fun one. We'll see you soon.
Hello, Blockey Hockey Nation, and we are here for the final game of Friday. You know, I took my hiatus after that last game because this guy had a stinker. I couldn't watch it, but I'm back here, and I've got Sheep 003 to my left, the food guy, and then I got Bagel Glaz the bot here,
Okay,
who,
dude.
you know, just let in some 2 real bad goals that last game, and he's not happy, and that's why he's going to let out all of his rage here on the desk as we're covering the Wings and the Cobras, who have both already played tonight. Cobras did lose their game, and Wings won their game. Granted, it was controversial. Let's send it to... I don't think either of you were here for their first game, so I'm just going to say, like, maybe about, like, the teams. Bagel, can you tell me anything about the teams, any of these players, anything?
Okay, so I think Orange Panda is a hot goalie right now. This guy's playing good.
Wow. He is playing good. That is true. He did play pretty well in the Philly game, even though they didn't really get that many shots. And he played especially good against my team. Now I'll send it over to Sheep. Any other thoughts on any of these players? Anything?
Someday I will be known as more than the guy that stood next to another guy one time. But no, speaking of these teams, I think that the Calgary Wings are looking like a solid team. I was there for a little bit of their past game. Lag issues aside, I think they've been playing really solid. I think they've looked really solid. I think the Carolina Cobras, they're going to have a lot on their plate if they even want to think about beating this Wings team.
That is true. As the Cobras in their last game, they were struggling a little bit on defense. They did start putting up some chances towards the end of the game, but it was a little too late. As let's do some quick score predictions here. Let's start with Bagel. Give me a prediction.
All right, I got 4-1. Calgary wins this one.
I do think it's going to be closer. I'm going to say in overtime here, 3-2 Calgary. And Sheep.
Give me a clean 2-0 to the Calgary Wings. I think that the Wings, they've been a solid team. They're going to continue to be a solid team. And the Carolina Cobras, they need to fix a lot if they want to get back on that horse. As we take it back down to the face-off, ice level is where we're at as Konechny and Wapex are staring at each other, staring daggers at that in that face-off zone. They both want this, and they want this bad. An early win in this season can be so important to your overall as Wapex just doing everything he wants to with that puck. Going to be able to get it past Pluds in the meantime, but Pluds is finally going to be able to pick it up on the defense. Wapex still with that puck, looking for Jalen Petrie. He might just do it all by himself. The pullbacks are going crazy, but finally it's going to come out. That puck is going every which way, but finally it will get cleared, and the Calgary Wings, well, they're right back on the attack. The Carolina Cobras, they're breathing a sigh of relief for the time being, but man, oh man, it just shows you how fast and furious that attack can be. Jalen Petrie wide open, but he's just teleporting around the arena. He can't find a hit on that puck, and the Calgary Wings have given up a huge opportunity for a wide open goal. No can do though, because the Carolina Cobras, they're coming down fast as Konechny gets it out of the corner, tries to find the shot. Nothing. Wapex gets it stolen away by Pluds. Pluds tries to find a shot, but Wapex, he's going to make up for past mistakes. Jalen Petrie still teleporting, but Wapex just gets it past all of them, takes the shot, but Shadur with the grab and the slide and the hold, fast and furious in the first minute.
I mean, that was something. Wapex literally just walked straight down, and he hit the crit chain of doom and almost scored off it.
Cam and Siffin both eyeing each other, but Siffin is going to be able to grab the puck, might find a shot, but Shadur just locked into his post. That one's not getting by him. Zulus trying to make something happen off of that, but Quake TFA going to pick it up in the meantime. Siffin tries to pick it up, but Richard, here comes big man Sherman, trying to get it past Quake TFA, but that one just goes forward, and now Cam has to pick it up in the meantime. Cam and Moya both watching as the forecheck comes through, ineffective, and the Quake TFA versus Richard Sherman fight continues. Richard tries to make it past one, but Quake TFA is just preventing the slap pass from coming through, and Richard being quarantined off to the side of the goal. Cam waiting desperately for the slot pass. It's finally going to come through, but it just goes through 2 of them, and Siffin will pick it up. He was closer to the puck there. Moya on the defense gets it past Siffin, trying to run it up the boards, but Siffin is causing all sorts of problems. Finally going to grab it at about midfield. Cam is going to be watching it to make sure no problems can come from it as Richard runs it forward, almost gets it done, but Quake TFA is going to grab it, and Cam, he can't stop 2 of them. Zula sends it into the middle, but Siffin can't find a shot. Now Quake TFA is going to have to stop Cam from finding a shot there. Cam, he's going to get it past one, might be able to find the slap pass, but just nobody waiting. He knows it. He's going to take it all by himself, but Quake TFA is going to stop him with a nice little move, and now Zula's with the puck, Tries to make it past one, but Rated is going to find the shot instead. Orange Panda more than happy to stop that one. The great goaltending from that man continues. There's the slot pass, but Konechny can't find the shot, and Zula is going to pick it up. There's the pass. Wide open shot. Jalen Petrie gets it yoinked away. Sherman comes all the way out of his net. Shadur Sanders, I should say, comes all the way out of his net to steal that one away. And another one comes through. Jalen Petrie, he's not giving up 2 in a row. Goal! And the Wings will strike first.
All I'm gonna say is that not only did Carolina just let Jalen Peters score, they let him score when he's literally not even in the rink, bro. He's on 240 ping. He is teleporting everywhere, and they let him score. I feel like for that alone, they deserve to lose this game.
3 wide open opportunities afforded to the man on 240 ping. It takes 3, but he's gonna at least sink one of them. Carolina Cobras down early halfway through this first, and that is just not where you want to be against a squad like the Calgary Wings, not when you've got Wapex pulling out techie moves all over you. Konechny trying his best to do something with it, but Wapex just steals it right back. He's more than happy to. The tech gets a little bit away from him, and Konechny is going to at least cause some problems, but Zulis, he's happy to play solid defense, sending it forward, but the nice hit from Pludz is going to stop it from coming through. Orange Panda just steals that one out of the air. That is crazy work from big man Orange Panda, showing once again that he is not to be denied. This guy might be one of the top goaltenders in Wapex. He wasn't locked onto the post, and the puck sneaks through. Goal, Carolina. I messed it up.
Yeah, the other one.
Take it away.
The other one. You know, I don't really know how that went in. It looked like he was holding his post. I mean, I'm gonna look back here as, you know, Nick kind of doing a little bit too much in the corner. When you see Wapex in the corner, you normally have to get it out or you're going to lose it because this guy's, you know, he's kind of crazy in the corner. I think what happened actually there is since Wapex did the 5-0 and he did it like so close to the goalie, Entity collided into Zaz and somehow squeezed through because he might have been moving just a little bit. And that's my only guess of how that could go.
A lot of weird interactions happen with goalies and pucks. We know that, at least I know from experience, that if you stand too close to a fast-moving puck, it's going to go straight through you regardless if you're in P2 or not. And it looks like something similar, another strange anomaly in Cork with this game, is going to be costing Shadur his save percentage. 3 shots and 2 goals. The Calgary Wings are kind of running over it, and it might be another stomp here. One game looked bad, and another game it might go even worse. Konechny, though, he's going to be afforded a little bit of time behind his net, trying to find a player. Instead, he's going to wait for the line change, and Moya going to pick it up in the meantime, sends it forward for Richard. Richard going to send it forward for Cam, but Cam is being watched dutifully by 2 players, and he's not going to be able to find anything off that. Siffin just going to walk it forward instead. Second line's rocking for the Carolina Wings, and they're trying to find some goals of their own. Siffin behind the net has some space to work with, but Cam, he's going to stop the tech from getting started. That train cannot be afforded to start rolling, or else it will roll right off the tracks and it'll get real dangerous real fast. Cam and Siffin still fighting behind the net as I'm talking. Cam, Ken, they're just going to go right behind the net. Siffin tries to find a slot pass desperately, but that one hits in that little crook of the post. Another weird little bug. That puck can get caught there. There's just the tiniest little pixel gap that's going to cost you that slot pass. And Carolina, they finally might find some offense here.
Damn. Baba Boba with a deep P3 there, just hitting the post there. I mean, Carolina's really just struggling to get any offense going here, especially against the second line, which I think is the Wings' main weak point, as, you know, Quake TFA hasn't really been that big of a player. He always says he's going to grind every season, and then he just doesn't play the game. So you really want this Carolina team, or at least the second line, to start putting up some shots here, start making some offense, because that's honestly their best chance of scoring against us, but they're still really lacking on it right now.
Many such cases, as Carolina trying desperately to find a little bit of offense, gets it over to Rated, but Rated can't find a shot, not past the solid crouching men of the Calgary Wings. God, these C teams are just killing me right now. Zula's pulling out all the tech, but Konechny just gets it away, finds a free shot, and Konechny just bullies the puck past him. Goal, and it's pretty too.
And this is why Zulu is never going to crack the top 30, because, you know, he does stupid stuff like that. He's a very good player, but you put him on defense, it's just bound to happen, since he always decides to do, something extra, even though he doesn't need to. And he did a play similar to that, almost in the exact circumstances. Back in season 23, we were playing against the Bandits. A player named Konechny going on the forecheck against Zulu. Zulu does almost this exact same play and gets scored on P3. So it seems like he hasn't learned from his lessons as Carolina are back in this game.
Orange Panda looking a little bit like Ranta right there as Zulus proceeds to Aura Farm and then get destroyed by Konechny. Konechny's going to be happy about that one as Wapex sends a shot forward. That one is going to get bounced off Shadur Sanders, and it's not going to go anywhere near it as the first period is coming to a close. It should be a Calgary 2-0. But some mistakes late is gonna cost them. With 30 seconds left, Calgary are trying to get back their 2-goal lead desperately. Jalen Petrie, he can't find a shot. The lag is still costing him. And now Rated working forward against Wapex. Wapex with a nice hit. Jalen Petrie one more time. Jalen Petrie, goal, Calgary, and the 2-goal lead is restored.
I mean, Jalen Petrie, by the way, he has 3 touches and 2 of those are goals. I mean. Look, don't get me wrong. He's not a very good player, but you can't leave him actually wide open. Like, he can at least go to power 3 and change, which, these Cobras players, especially Pluds, I mean, he's kind of cheating over to Wapex there while he already had 2 of his players over there and just left Jalen Petrie wide open in the middle. And he just has a P3, and with his 3rd touch of the game, he has 2 goals. That's efficiency right there.
If I had a nickel for every time they left Jalen Petrie wide open, I'd have like 4 or 5 nickels, but kind of weird that it happened that often, really. You can't leave a player like that unguarded, as you say, and it's going to bite them in the booty. Siffin trying his best to do anything, but Moya, they're going to be able to stop that. Oh my God, the slot pass came through. Thank God for Shadur's glove. The first period will mercifully end for the Carolina Cobras. I'm going to send it right back up to the desk.
And here we are at the desk here. The game is already 3-1, which, got an action-packed game with a lot of goals. Maybe not the greatest play here. I seem to have nobody up here. I don't know where everybody is. You're there from the booth. I don't know where Bagel Glags, the bot. I don't think he knows where the desk is.
Right? I had to run it really far away. It was really difficult, okay? Hold on. Yeah, Look, all right. In the meantime, can we talk a little bit about the Calgary Wings? They're looking so good.
I mean, yeah, they're looking pretty good. Wapex, it just feels like nobody knows how to deal with him right now because basically what they wanted to probably do is have Pluds specifically 1v1 match him here. But since Wapex is playing back and then he's just kind of taking it forward and knows when to go up, right, he kind of just gets caught in 2 minds. Does Pluds go directly to him or does he stay on JP there where you saw that play where Pluds kind of cheated over to Wapex and Wapex just hits it to a lagging Jalen Petrie, who literally scored again, the fact Jalen Petrie has 2 goals against this team, I mean, Carolina's got to do something more. They got to wake up here.
Yeah, speaking of goaltending, Bagel Glazed, it looks like the goalies haven't been the biggest factor in this game. What do you think can be done to really bring them back into this? You're muted.
He's still muted.
Gamer.
He's giving some great insight here.
He's still going. He's still
okay.
Going.
I'm back. Sorry about that. I think that these goalies are going to be hot in the next 2 periods. All right. I think there's not going to be many more goals to this game. And this period, which is a fluke. Okay. These goalies are good goalies. The sample size is low. Just give them 2 more periods. We're going to see some good save percentages. Thank you.
Wow. I mean, he said it, so I got to listen to the guy who is the greatest goalie of all time, apparently. He's a cheater as well, but that's besides the point.
Facts.
I mean, I kind of hope for some more goals here because it is entertaining, but, we'll send it back up to
the Orange Panda agenda cannot be denied. I mean, to be fair, I'm also a member of the Orange Panda agenda. I watched that guy to learn how to play goalie myself. I studied his VODs, so I'm a bit of an Orange Panda fan myself. So I love to see a good man play good goaltending. Either way, Wapex, he's got the puck in the meantime, stopping that initial opportunity that came through from Carolina. Now he's working it forward. Nice little pass goes forward. That's just straight to the defense. Zulas versus Konechny. Last time it ended in disaster for Zulas. Can he play a little bit smarter this time? Konechny almost finds a shot off of that, but Wapex is there to help. But a delayed penalty will stop play, and it looks like Calgary Wings might be taking a quick trip to the box.
I'm gonna be real. I have no idea who got penned here. I do not see any hits. I didn't really see any hit that especially affected the play. I guess somehow Nick goes to the box, which I'll be real is actually not surprising because he always seems to end up there somehow. But yeah, that's not very good since the Wings get a power play here early on with this Apex line.
1 goal down. This could be huge. They're trying to extend that lead a little bit. Sorry, I should say 2 goals down, but they're trying to extend that lead. The Calgary Wings, they want to make sure that this game is fully out of reach. 2 goals is not enough of a lead to say that the game is over. And with a power play, they might be able to put it out of reach. Waypex sends it forward for Jalen, but Jalen can't find the shot this time. Zula's trying to work it forward, but instead it gets hit back for Waypex. Jalen Petrie just rings another one, bouncing off Shadur Sanders. Zula sends it into the middle again, but Jalen Petrie can't find the shot. As the time ticks down on the power play, the Calgary Wings, they've spent it well, but the goals have just not been falling. Pluds and Zula's fighting in the corner desperately, but Pluds will be the one who will come away with the win, wasting all the time remaining in the corner. All players back out on the ice. We are back to even strength, and Pluds is looking for a pass. Instead, he's just going to look for the line change instead, wasting enough time there to let Cam pick it up. Here comes Pam working up the ice, gets it stolen away by Zulis. Nice little move there. He's going to hit it forward instead. It's going to be pain and punishment for all these players. Siffin working it forward, trying to get it past Richard Sherman and Rated, but both of them are going to be able to stop the pressure for the time being as Cam gets it forward. Might be able to find a shot, but that one goes wide. It's the Pang from Quake TFA that's going to cause those problems. Orange Panda not going to be called upon quite yet. Rated and Cam both playing defense there, but Quake TFA just spending a little bit more time with that puck as he's trying to find an open man, but he can't see one. He's going to send it over to the middle, but Richard going to pick it up, and Siffin steals it right back, though. He almost found a shot off that, but Konechny was there to stop the offense from coming through. 3:50 remaining on the clock. We're almost halfway through the second, and it's been looking pretty solid for the Carolina Cobras so far. Not as bad as the first one looked. As Siffin, he tries to sneak it past Shadur, but that one gets stuffed right before it could happen. Now Konechny with the puck, trying to get it out of their defensive zone. He's going to get it past one of the members, but Siffin's just going to get it right back. Quake TFA now fighting with Konechny again. Konechny, wide open opportunity, but Orange Panda, he gets the block. He saves the rebound, and the goalies, they are waking up.
I mean, pretty decent chance there from Nick. I think he only really got a P2 normally on it, so you'd be surprised if it gets past Orange Panda there. As Waypex sends a really good pass to Zulu. Oh, what a save. That's a good save there. That's the Bagel Glaze prediction of hope and dreams. You know, the goalies were going to wake up a little bit as we haven't seen a goal yet.
Man, and I just hate how the Calgary Wings, they've got a player named Zulez and a player named Zulu, and I get them mixed up all the time because they sound so dang similar. These players are not making my job any easier, but Pluds, he might be trying to ball out just a little bit. That puck goes ringing off the post, but Orange Panda gets the glove in the meantime. Almost got scary. The post abuse is a staple in the JBHL at least, but in the BHL, it's a little bit more absent. 3 players on the ice complicates matters. Cam Chancellor and Zulez, Zulu, I believe is how you pronounce that name. Sammy will probably correct me during the break. But Cam and Zulu fighting for that puck. Sends into the middle. Jalen Petrie, another wide open shot, but that one goes bouncing off the goaltender. Shadur perfectly placed for it. Another opportunity, but Zulu can't find the shot there. And finally, Waypex is going to be able to clear it out of danger, or at least clear it into more danger for the Carolina Cobras. They have been getting shot after shot being thrown at their goaltender, and they can't find a shot to save their lives. Waypex working it forward. Rated, trying everything he can to steal it away from the menace that is the Big W. He tries to get it to Jalen Petrie, but that one gets stopped, at least for the time being. Cam Chancellor trying to work it forward. Richard Sherman now with some space, but that space is quickly being clogged by the Calgary Wings players. Quake TFA playing a really solid defensive half so far. Sending it forward for Cam, but Cam can't find a shot, not with Quake TFA crouching in his face. Zulis, now he's back out on the ice. Not Zulu, but Zulez. Cam Chancellor trying to find a pass over, or at least trying to find the defense, I should say. Zulez is the one trying to find the pass, but he can't find a damn thing. And Cam Chancellor, he's trying everything he can to grab this puck back, but the puck control is firmly rested in the Calgary Wings' favor. Rated, doing everything he can, but man, Calgary Wings, better technical, better players, better everything right now.
That's a great slot pass there from Zulusa. I mean, yeah, it just seems Carolina cannot get anything going right now. Even on that first line where JP is basically non-existent, they just are struggling to find a way past Wapex. They just can't seem to make any passes or anything click, as really their only chances are coming off of Wings' mistakes, while the Wings are still getting, somehow JP's getting more chances than this whole Carolina team combined.
It is utter domination. It is utter suffocation. It's a drowning here, and the Carolina Cobras, they are the ones that have their heads beneath the water. Pluds and Moya doing everything they can to send it up to Konechny. Konechny, the only man who has a goal for these Carolina Cobras so far, and he can't find a second one. Orange Panda fully locked in. Nice slot pass, but gets gloved down immediately. No problems for Orange Panda. Another shot comes through, but that one goes glancing off the post. Could have gotten scary with 5 seconds left on the clock, and Carolina Cobras find one more opportunity. No can do. Wapex might find the last one, but that shot is not in time. Zulu can't find the shot, and I'm going to send it right back up to the desk. Calgary Wings up 3-1.
They are up 3-1, and they also just seem to be dominating this game. I mean, Carolina, again, it feels like most of their chances are just coming off of Zulu doing something stupid in the back. There's just some mistakes in the back. As they just need to, do something more to get maybe a point out of this game. As I'm going to send it over to Bagel here. What do you think's going wrong for the Cobras right now?
I think the Cobras are struggling offensively, obviously, here. But I just want to say that was a great goalie period, like I predicted. And next period we'll see something similar, maybe one goal. That should end. No more goals after one. Thank you.
You heard it here. He knows the stuff. He did say the goalies were going to step up. I mean, there weren't as many shots, but they didn't concede a goal. So, he is the fortune teller. He is all knowing as sheep. I mean, Calgary, it feels like they're in control here. Do you think they could still get another goal? We could see a JP hat trick, maybe?
I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, the way that JP has been setting up in the slot, just waiting for those passes to come to him. Feed me, he says. And the Calgary Wings, they're more than happy to do so. If we see another goal, I think Jalen Petrie is going to be the man to do it.
I mean, he is efficiency at finest right now. He does not have double-digit touches, yet he has 2 goals, and I'm sure he will make sure to rub it in my face that he has more points than me this season. That is what it is. But, I mean, again, I think just this Carolina team, they need to figure out what to do offensively, since they're just not clicking right now. They have good players. They've got Bamba Bogo, they've got Nick, they've got Pluds, they've got TXQ. It just feels like they're just not utilizing them to their fullest potential. As in that first game, it took them a while to start to get going, but it was, I think, the second or last period where they started just throwing pucks into the middle, started troubling stuff like that, and they started to look a lot more of an offensive presence. I think they need to do that if they want to get back into this game more. As we're going to go into the third period here. Let's go, sheep.
It seems that no amount of naming yourself after washed football players will save your team. The Carolina Cobras are learning that the hard way, as the Calgary Wings are just putting belt to butt here. I will say that because, I'm on stream. Pluds and Wapex fighting it out. Pluds is going to be able to get the advantage, but Wapex just takes it right back. Pluds, at least he's going to keep it quarantined to the corner, not going to get any sort of danger. But Wapex, he's more than happy to just take his puck control, finds a shot instead. As Shadur, he's tried to stop the rebound. He does for the meantime. Jalen Petrie, he can't find the shot. It's going to get gloved down as Wapex doing more work. Jalen Petrie still waiting in the zone as Wapex is getting chased down by all the members of the Carolina Cobras. They still can't get this puck away from him. Oh my God, Wapex! Go Calgary! How about a little clip farm on top of it?
I mean, I don't think Carolina could deal with, they just can't deal with him. And I think this is the epitome of what this game has been. Wapex, he's got Jalen Peter on his line, so he's basically already playing a 2v3. And it just seems like nobody can take the puck away, as he basically had 2 chances, really good shots there, both saved. Nobody could clear it. Pluds, when he even did get the chance, Wapex literally just critted it to keep it in the zone, and then he gets a nice shot behind the net. Zaz maybe could have wished that he could have got that one. He was holding his post. Maybe he could have done better. Maybe not. It's a hard shot to save, but nonetheless, Wings up 4-1 now.
Maybe I'm just not a ball knower, but I don't remember Wapex being quite this techie. I remember last season he was playing solid, but man, he just feels like he's on a different level right now, just doing everything for this Calgary Wings team. He is the centerpiece. He is the man, and he is the moment, and he's proving it tonight as all the lights are shining on him. Every time he's got the puck, it feels dangerous. Pluds is going to get a nice crutch to stop the train from rolling, at least for the time being, but Wapex is just going to get right back on those tracks, sends it forward, but Rated will be the one to pick it up, sending it forward for Cam, but Cam can't find a hit of that puck. Siffin is more than happy to steal that one away as second lines come out for both these teams. Richard sends it forward for Cam, but Cam can't get the shot off. The pass was just a little bit too short, and now Calgary Wings, they've got two players working that puck forward. Zulus and Ziffin in sync, trying to get another goal for the road. The Calgary Wings, they want to make this a absolute stomp, but the Carolina Cobras holding it to 3 goals, that would be the best possible scenario, because it feels like right now no goal will come that way. Cam wants to prove me wrong as Richard Sherman is going to receive that pass, waiting, trying to find a slot pass over to Rated. And Rated might be waiting in vain, though. He's not going to for the time being, but oh no, it's disaster, and Rated can't get the shot to go. Siffin is going to be able to work it out of the danger zone. Richard Sherman can't find a shot either, and the Calgary Wings, they've gotten out of danger once again. Richard Sherman sends a ill-advised shot forward, but that's not even close, and Orange Panda more than happy to show off a little bit of tech to get it to his teammates. Calgary Wings, good defense, good offense, good goaltending. What can't this team do?
I mean, not really much right now. I mean, the only thing I would say is that maybe their over-reliance on Wapex. He's doing really well. He literally just almost walked through the whole team. Hope maybe a little bit more out of Siffin here, as he's got 0 points. Wapex has 4 points. He's been involved in every single Wings goal, so, that's the only thing maybe the Wings need to look at in these games. Just say, hey, maybe second line's got to put up some numbers or start doing something. Can't rely on Wapex for every game.
Second line is holding, but holding is not always what you want. Sometimes having a dominant second line can be the difference. Orange Panda, he's more than happy to glove that one down, pad his stats just a little bit. Not too many shots coming through as Zulu rips one at Shadur, but Shadur is going to glove that one down in the meantime. Pluds, now he's got the puck, sends it forward for Konechny, but Wapex, he's back on the prowl, gets it past one. He's just pulling, he's just doing it at this point for just to make me mad or something. I don't get it. Wapex, he just does whatever he wants with this puck, and Carolina can't do a damn thing about it. Zulu's going to get it past Konechny. Pluds on the meantime, he's going to can't stop the slot pass, but the shot from Jalen Petrie is wide. Thank God for that one, as the third period crests the 2-minute mark. And with Zulu still with the puck, it is still very firmly a Calgary Wings game. Golly, these C names will get me one more time before this game ends. Cam, now he's working with the puck, trying to get it past Siffin, but the second line was going to hold perfectly well on defense. Rated, sending it forward. Cam might find a free shot, but Orange Panda not tested as Quake TFA gets a nice hit. Cam with a nice pullback, sends it forward for Richard. Richard trying to find the shot, no can do. Siffin is stopping him. Quake TFA watching in the slots, trying to stop any passes. It's not going to come because the Cam and Richard duo, it's not going well. And Calgary Wings, they're back on offense and they're looking great.
I mean,
Siffin.
it's just kind of like Carolina, like they just, you'd expect with the matching names of the football guys, they'd have a bit better chemistry right now. They're just really struggling to get those chances. I mean, look, that one period from the last game is probably the best I saw them play tonight, where they kept throwing some shots in, but that was already when they were down. And I mean, just with how this game has been, I mean, I don't think they deserve to win or even deserve to get a point out of this, but just a little bit disappointed because this team,
Ooh.
I mean, it's just something.
Hold on. As you say that, Sammy, Cam Chancellor just pulled a move and a half on the Calgary Wings.
I mean, he did. He's shutting me up. He heard me through the grapevine or something. But he finally put a nice move out of the corner. Who was it on him there? Because I mean, it was Siffin. Shocker. I mean, Siffin defending, and I think he literally left right as the goal got scored. Probably blaming the puck or something. But
yeah,
it was a nice goal. But I don't know. It's just a bit too late. I don't know. They're not getting activated early enough. This Cobras team. I mean, they've got a little bit of time, but I'd be surprised if they get a point out of this.
Most of the time, it's best that you don't see the chat, but sometimes watching these players banter with each other, it just cracks you right up. You can just tell that, even in this losing effort, at least the Carolina Cobras, they're working really hard. They're trying to prove something, and Cam, he's proved more than enough with that little goal right there. The third period may end with a Wings win, but don't get it twisted. These players have been playing their hearts out. Pluds, Wapex staring at each other in the face-off circle with 45 seconds left. As Zulu, he's going to grab that one before Konechny can cause problems. Now Zulu with some time and some space. Cam is going to stop that offense from coming through. Konechny trying anything he can to get another goal, but that pass is not going to be able to find him. Wapex is watching. Wapex backing up uncharacteristically, just letting Pluds do what he wants with that puck. It's going to be a shot, but that shot is more than stopped by the big man Orange Panda in net. Another great game from him. Zulu going to be working it forward, but Cam just going to stop it as the clock ticks down. It was a dominant affair for the Calgary Wings. Gets a little bit scary towards the end, but we've seen that story told a million times. The Calgary Wings are looking like one of the best in the league, and they prove it, destroying the Carolina Cobras 4-2.
I mean, I don't know. It's just the Cobras, they have good pieces. They're just not gelling together right now. And on the other hand, this Wings team, I didn't think they'd be doing this good since, I look at their second line and I'm always just kind of like, they look okay. But it just seems that Wapex is just on another level this season and helping carry this team, as well as Orange Panda playing really good between the pipes. And they win this game 4-2, and that's pretty much it for tonight, right?
It's Friday, but don't stop tuning in to the BHL because your weekend, I should say, is going to be filled with blocky hockey. On Saturday, the JBHL is going to be kicking off. It's a 4-game series starting when the Alberta Stallions take on the St. Louis Loons. That's starting at 7:30 p.m. ET. On Sunday, it's a duel from the BHL and the NAMHL. The BHL, they've got a 3-game series with the Milwaukee Muskies taking on the Boston Grizzlies. That's starting 8:05 p.m. ET. On the other side, the NAMHL is also playing on Sunday. It's a 4-game series when the Pensacola Blue Wahoos take on the San Antonio Rage at 7:30 p.m. ET. Your referees tonight have been Ghosty Ferret and Color Derp. Your production has been headed by the ever wonderful Dremmings. I've been Sheep003. Good night, everybody.